Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and welcome to a twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn livestream on twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn. We'll be listening to the soothing sounds of tenderness today. Please support your local NPR station. Sexual touching will be made available after the... Okay, alright. Welcome to a twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn livestream on twitch.tv/Ronin Pawn. How you doing? I'm late, I'll acknowledge that, but, okay, I come not prepared, so I did both of the things. Hello, Gohan0646 and Hologram1. Revelation. We're going to have a revelation today. Today is Wednesday, Zen's Day. I don't know. But the name of the game is Revelation. The name of the game is Myst 4 Revelation. We're going to be continuing our Myst foray, into the Myst series. My favorite line of games, my favorite game, Riven. Myst is good. Exile is, it's Exile. And Revelation is the game that stumped me, ladies and gentlemen. It's the game where I was playing through all of them in a row, and I got to Revelation, and at some point I went, What do you even want? I don't understand you, game. And then I just sort of gave up. So I've never beat this one, which means I also never played on to Myst 5. And also, I have not actually loaded Myst 4 Revelation up at all. So when I say I come ill-prepared, it's true. It's true. I'm loading it in the background there. Apparently this game was... Oh, Jesus Christ, what's going on in the back? This game was donated to me, the whole Myst series. Hey! It's the old intro! And the audio isn't deafening. Nice. It's at a reasonable level. You could have cranked that a little bit, actually, Cyan. Ooh! Myst 4 Revelation came out in 2004, and that's pretty much the end of my knowledge set around Myst 4. Other than that, it was hard, apparently. There's the audio levels we're used to seeing. For best picture quality, change resolution to 1920 by 1080. Are we not in 1920 by 1080? Okay, what's going on? It got blurry. Early 2000s. Oh!
Evil things they did. Yet still I remain strangely mute.
Dude got HD.
I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them.
When you killed your sons, Atrus, just say it out loud. When you murdered your children.
My sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not.
Aw,
You're the only
what a shame.
one I can confide in, my friend.
Sorry to disappoint the murderer in the room.
There are things I must tell you about my sons.
Okay. Oh, is it in this language? Okay. Myst 4 Revelation. A new awakening, the beginning, the re-mistening. A guy called Jim Turing 5. Myst 4, better than Fox News. Or at least on the same level, right? The drama. Okay, so wow, the mouse does move around, and look, it changes as I move it side to side. Okay, there's gonna be some settings changes pretty immediately, because the mouse is... What if I switch to slow mouse mode? Well, the mouse moves on... Okay, options number 1. Gohan no, Anus Lord. Ice Creaming Pawn. I'm on a phone right now. Cool. How'd you manage to get the exclamation point? That's a lot of effort. I appreciate the effort you put into sending that across. Is the audio really loud for everybody else now, too? More truthful, at least. Yes, I need to tell you about my sons. The way I burned them alive in the books that I had trapped them in. Overall volume. Let's just down a bit on, well, in the music. Okay, we turn the music down, see. Music frequency. What? How often you will hear music during the game? You will hear music more often. And you put that up. Oh god, the early 2000s were an interesting time, weren't they? I don't know. I don't really need to be hearing your music a lot. I'm just gonna put that. How's that sound to the rest of you? Is that okay? Actually, how are we doing? Down a little bit more on the overall. I want their. You know what? I need the like voices to come through when they start talking and stuff. So maybe something like that. Maybe we can find someone who can pull off a little chat. Oh, would you like some chat on screen? Would you? I can't get my mouse out of the window, so you're on your own there. One of the moderators will come along and do. Hang on, I'm setting up the options. Who did a cheer? Who did a thing? I scream. Yeah. We'll. That was Jem. Options. They said that I'm not actually in 1920 by 1080 mode. What is this? Right-hand cursor or left-hand cursor? You're insane. Cursor transparency. You're crazy. Cursor speed. Could you just be like at the regular motion? I like that you got smoothing, but good. It's weird. It's like it's even delayed a little bit. I go left, and it feels really weird. Really weird. 100% what if I turned you all the way down to 0? Okay. Don't ever do that, because you'll be screwed. You won't be able to get it back up. That was a bad idea. Don't do that, kids. 100% mouse speed. God, it feels so weird. Game options, graphics options. Can we have it at not 800 by 600? Could we go up to say, are you kidding me? That's what we've got? This or that? I mean, it's working at 800 by 600. Maybe I shouldn't F with what's working. Toggle the water effects, graphics, toggle special immersive. What are you doing here? Depths of fields and whatnot. I'll leave it, because I'm shocked that it's working if it's not in 1080p. However, I am going to have to, like, break out of it occasionally so I can get my mouse to the other friggin' screen, so deal with that. We're not connected. We'll connect. Oh, shit. Yeah, it doesn't know what to do with this 800 by 600 and the switching back and forthness. Alright, you guys want some chat? I'll put some chat on the screen. This is going to be a really good playthrough, isn't it? I can tell already. God, I'm so engaged. Myst 4 Revelation, come back to me. This is the, like, reworked... Oh, God. This is the reworked version of the games. Like, the released for compatibility in Windows 10 mode, and what our options are 800 by 600 or 1024 by 768? Isn't it? Isn't this the new version that's on GOG and everything? New game, then. I just don't know to put it to 1024 by 768. I might screw it up. Don't worry, Pawn. We won't let you go in too deep.
This part's really, really cool if you're not afraid of tight spaces. Dad and me aren't, but sometimes Mom has to close her eyes when I'm driving.
She's got a little button
I think
nose.
she's not home right now, because I never could have picked you up by myself if she were.
She's so cute and she's driving. Atrus. She doesn't even have her learner's permit. Oh, wait.
The image recorder you've got? How cool. And you know, I know the perfect spot to use it.
It's a human girl, Zorglop. And apparently, welcome to Jurassic Park. Doesn't it feel like that? God, it's really good, isn't it? Jesus hell, I'm not Atrus, I'm me. So the little girl came to pick me up because Atrus was too busy writing in his books, murdering more children or whatever it is he does on the side there. Go on, cheering 10. Drive? Isn't that shit on rails? Yeah, I guess that's why they let her drive, because she definitely doesn't have her permit yet. Wow. Do you want me to touch your button nose? Oh look, I look around.
From here?
So,
I remember some of the other times you visited us. You've always liked stopping here.
I don't. This is weird
it's
to
one of
have
my favorite spots too.
my hand sort of on your face. It's odd.
Take a picture.
Take a picture. Is there a way to do that? Okay, so go down to the picture button, and then I can take a picture.
Make sure your thumb's not in the shot. Dad
Oh,
always ruins his images that way.
It's gonna help me play the game so much better. Less having to take the notes, because you could just take pictures in the game, although that was a huge part of the game. Give me that picture then. I now know how to take pictures, hon.
Did you get
I did it.
I
Apparently.
think you should keep it in your journal.
My
That
journal.
way you can take it out and look at it whenever you miss us.
Also, there's a blur focus thing going on. Okay. Whenever you miss... I should have taken a picture of her. I'm such a douche. You know? That's what you do. And she says, take a picture of Tamana, and then you go... Aw, Uncle. You're so sweet. You killed my brothers. Well, you helped my dad kill my brothers. What a sweet man you are, Uncle. A new slot, cheering 5. Here's some damn bits.
I'll tell Dad you're here.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit in here and just watch you walk, honey.
Come on.
You just... Yeah, it's kind of... It feels creepy with the floating hand. But we won't make an issue of that constantly and over again. Oh, birds! There's birds! You guys know that you have birds? Also, there's a focus thing where it blurs out anything that you're not looking at. That might have to be turned off, huh? Oh god, the birds! Okay, how do I'm gonna guess if I just... No, don't touch it like... Oh, wow. The mouse feels so weird. Okay, so pull the lever. It opens the iris. Jump through! Yeah, that way. Wow, the delay, too. Myst for the revenge situation. Myst for the revengening. Okay. Yeah, everybody's got one of those in their house, right? And the Liberty Bell. Sure. So Atrus has, you know, he's upped from just murdering his children to now he's a thief. That's good for him. Yeah, welcome to Myst 4. They went nuts with the whole skyboxing, didn't they? With the, look at all the shit that we can do. This is not live rendered, I don't think. Well, maybe it is. What the hell do I know? It's Myst 4. Damn, 128 megabyte flash cards only held 150 pictures, if I recall correctly. There is like a huge delay when I tell it to move forward. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's a telescope. We're in an observatory, is what we're in. See, there's the thing, and then it looks out. I don't know how it's gonna see. It looks like it sort of looks at that wall there. I guess maybe it helps them clean at the end of the day. Is there still dirt there? Let me focus down. What's this? Hey! That's cool. It makes a little sound. What's that? Touch it. Grab it. Work it. Harder. Do it. Faster. Oh my god, the fucking delay. Yeah. Oh! Different sounds for different objects. Very nice. Why is a telescope mounted on a bell? For the resonance, Gohan. For the resonance. This you don't know much about telescopes, apparently. What you need... Depending on the frequency of the bell, you can focus more clearly on Atrus.
Hello, my
He's lost a
friend.
fair bit of weight.
Made it in one piece, so
You're looking good.
his driving wasn't too erratic, I hope.
And you got that thing out of your throat.
Well, you're probably wondering why I asked you, and the truth is, I need your help.
However, you've picked up a bit of an English accent.
As you
It's
know,
weird.
my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, were trapped 20 years ago after they destroyed many of the ages I'd written.
Yeah, but then you murdered them.
Time, Catherine and I decided to leave them imprisoned.
At the time you murdered them?
hoped it might
Or after? So that
reform
would be
them.
before that, actually.
And
then you
now
murdered
Catherine
them.
believes our son should be released.
But
I
you
need
murdered
an
them.
objective opinion.
Right.
Let's find out if either Cirrus or Achenar deserve to be freed, and
Speaking
they're
objectively,
the only one we can trust.
you murdered them. So releasing them is not... Are you talking about, like,
Remember my
the
old
ashes?
Crystal viewer. I've made some changes to it, and I haven't yet calibrated its sound component. It'll actually be quicker if we do this together, and I can show you the two prison ages before we link to them.
Oh.
So if you step to the panel behind you, we can begin.
Right. Sure. So you totally didn't murder them then. Yeah, okay. So that's, first off, yeah, that's, now you know about how the bell works. He needs to resonate the crystal.
Go on. This shouldn't take long.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Nice satchel, by the way. Okay, it just won't let me. Now it's like, please, look over there. What?
Come on, my friend. It's not that difficult.
Okay. Maybe I should have done the... Uh-oh. I think I did something wrong. Or maybe it's God, because, you know, you murdered your children and never told your wife, and now you've apparently convinced yourself that you didn't actually murder them.
Wires are completely fused. Well, the viewer itself seems okay. So maybe if I link to rhyme.
If I just stuck my fingers in there.
All right.
It's working.
Slight change in plans, my friend.
Okay.
Explosion must have shut down the main power supply and damaged the viewer's external image modulator.
All right, I'll stay here and
There's another
babysit.
one on rhyme, so I'm gonna link there and retrieve it.
Cool.
I'll have to
Does she
stop
like
the
fruit
cleft
roll-ups?
for some tools first.
Is there anything first?
Why don't you get full power restored while I'm gone? Go to the water wheel control room.
Okay.
Close both emergency release gates, then come back here and use the crystal viewer to contact me. The crystal combination to see rhyme is in my journal.
No, I can look at it on my. I was looking at it. Okay.
Oh, you'll have to turn on the roof antenna before the viewer will work.
That's a lot of
Keep
information.
an eye on Yisha, will you? I'll be back.
Yeah. Any allergies? Numbers like emergency contact. Do you have a cell phone? Okay, at least bring back that pizza that you still owe me. Also, you look good. You lost a lot of weight. And I'm glad you got that stuff out of your throat that made you talk like Batman. However, I don't know where you picked up the English accent. Very subtle, just occasionally. It just sort of slips in there and then it's gone, isn't it? Can he write them back into existence as Gohan? Maybe that's what he did. He murdered him, he burned him alive, and now here I am. I like this. I like the feel of this, though. You know, Atrus and I working together. You know, he's not sending me off to do all the fucking labor while he sits writing. He's gonna go do so. I guess that's how he lost all the weight. You know, actually doing something instead of sitting there writing. And maybe he wrote me into existence to do all the work. I don't know. You just arrived and he has you on errands. He's a terrible host and a murderer. Says Gohan. Yeah, well, apparently he's convinced himself of otherwise. Let me go over here and look through the window and also just marvel at how long it takes for it to switch positions in this world. Ice cream, right. I think I'm going to go back to addressing the USA scaled shitstorm I caused. It's fun, you know, says a guy called Jim. Yeah, you were on the CNN, Fox News Live, MSNBCs? That's great. Did it involve a Molotov cocktail in Trump Tower? Because otherwise I just can't be bothered. I don't cast a shadow, I'm a vampire! Rookie 84 ice creaming. Don't forget you used to have an English accent. Yeah, but that was a condition. I picked something up, you know. It'll happen to the best. Maybe he's in the early stages of what I had. So he said, go to the water wheel and restore power and turn on an antenna and call me via the crystal viewer. Do I have like a log here of the shit that okay, yeah, that's great. Wow, with the way that the mouse just jumps around. Okay. Hi, what's that? Okay, that's how we see our pictures. Hey! Nifty, and that's how we take our pictures. And then we've got a compass? Okay, get me out of here because I want to see the compass. Compass? Compass? That doesn't look like a compass. Sorry. Oh, it's a magic teleporting compass that takes me to the birds! I understand now. Do I? I needed to do a thing with a water wheel. What's that, by the way? What? Why is it glowing? There's no power, you know. So, I don't know how you're doing that. Maybe some of the systems are on solar. Yeah, you guys can't know how long it takes me when I like right click to do a thing, but that's just, you know, more's the better for you. I wonder if there's some settings that I could adjust, like maybe if I told it don't like fade in fade out, because that's I clicked. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, ready? 1 2 3. Yeah, so that's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Options, what else have you got for me here? Even that takes a while to kick in. So you've got depth of field effect, where it focuses on the thing I'm looking at. You got water effect, you got special immersive. If the mouse movements are not fluid. There you go. Okay, will disable or enable many visual animations like trees and birds that add to the immersive feeling of the game. So I have to give up, like, the visual animations in order to get the mouse to work properly? I don't know, let's try. Let's see if that, like, makes things move a little bit faster. Resume the game that I am playing. Okay. We're gonna give it a try now. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that didn't help much, did it? Well, and the mouse does not feel any more Does it feel a little bit more correct? I don't know. I need to actually play the game, don't I? But my animations, I kind of want them on. Yep, just click it around here. It's a second and a half every time that I click, so there's that. What's all this doing? Look at one of them. Look at all of them. What are you guys? Huh? Yeah? So whatever you are, you're unpowered. Alright, water wheel. I need to walk around, apparently. Ooh, let's go up here and see about this telescopy majigger. You can't quite. You just don't touch it. Right, great. Hands off. Hands off. What's my name? Oh, hello. Hello, we've got a map. I got an idea. If I could just with it. There you go. I got an idea. Now I have a map. In case I need it, want it, do a thing. And then when you right click, once you've gone out of the mode, it does a thing too, and it takes a second. What's this? Does anything happen? No, because there's no power in this room. Okay, and then with the centering. That's gonna, that's actually going to be a pretty big, like, what the shit, to me. How long it takes to do things. Okay, yeah, there's no power to the device. We understand. So where do I go then to get the hell out of here? Step over here and turn. Is this an elevator that I can take down into another place? Because I don't see another way out yet. No? Great. Where do I go from here, Atrus? You look at the map, I suppose. He acts like I know. I don't know. And there's notes in his notebook and stuff that we need to look at. Pong used to do a really awkward English accent. No, I didn't. It was a condition I had. You can't blame me for it. What? So, was there a way to walk around from the outside? I do not recall this. Maybe I wasn't looking for it, so I didn't see it. We were just out here for the second time. All I saw was birds. Lots and lots of birds. He said to do a thing, and I'm a live streamer, and also the game seems to have crashed. Oh god, the re-release. There we go. We're back. We're back. Yes. Can I? What? No. I just wanted to like pull the. Where's the little ride that we took? So little girl went in. It's pretty obvious, right? There's gonna be like a just go that way, you get. Because she walked in here, and then she was not in here when I came in. So she walked through. The hell do you walk through then? Honey? Is there a fucking book on a shelf I pull? Okay, I'm getting used to the delay anyway and the movements. Seriously, cannot go down there. Can't just walk down to that, what seems like an elevator that would take me to another level, and just no, unless this is a magic thing and I pull a lever and then, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? There's tracks and gears and levers. It's probably just to close the window or something, I don't know. I don't see anything to pull here. Beautiful house. Where's the liquor? Yeah, with the focusing effect. I'm not sure whether to keep it or lose it. No? No? Right, yeah, so my first challenge is, how do I go downstairs? Does anyone see an exit other than this thing that it won't let me walk toward? Is there something, oh, hello. Here's a thing that's, I can, oh! There you go, okay. It's rust brown. It really just jumps out at you, doesn't it? I mean, rusty brown colors. They just jump up. Alright, so I'm gonna go down 3 levels. Okay, and then you, maybe? I don't know. Okay, that opens the door. We're learning. No, but don't put me back out. It took me ages to just figure out that was how to get in here. Okay, so that opens the door. You, is this a glory hole? What are you doing on the weekends, Atrus? If I go here... Aha! It wouldn't go to the bottom, but it will go to level 2. You could have put a little bit more of the window in my view there, I suppose. But, okay. And then, open the door. So if power's down, how you got the elevator working, buddy? You got your daughter on like a friggin' bicycle somewhere, generating a little bit of current? Okay. over here. Oh god, with the slowness of the clicking. At least they jump you very far ahead. So you guys like plants. Cool. I can't. It doesn't. What's that though? There's a thing on the ground. Are they toys? Oh no, they're like flowers from the plant. They're petals. Oh, they're petals from you. I know, I knew that. No, don't walk through. Oh shit, I clicked in the wrong direction. Okay, walk across this way. I can't because of the thing. That's why they put it there. I got it. Stairs. How do they work? Says Bearsuit Lane. Right? With the and walking, left foot, right foot.
Come here. You gotta see this.
You have fruit roll-ups? Okay. I'm doing a thing for your dad, honey. Just watch television for a minute. Okay, she wanted me to come. I should be a good uncle. Ooh. Ah.
Don't worry. He'll come back. It's his favorite sleeping spot. My necklace showed it to me.
Your
Got
necklace?
it 2 weeks ago on an age called Serenia. Shows me all kinds of stuff.
Really?
You think that's strange that my necklace shows me things?
Yeah.
Dad does. He says a lot of things I've seen on Serenia aren't real. My brothers believe me, though.
Your what? Your dead brothers? Your dead brothers that you see in the crystals. Okay. Yeah, Atrus has more. It's a big condition. It's got the whole a little bit of English accent slipping in thing. Weight loss, lots of sudden weight loss. Cleared his throat for him, so that's one of the benefits of it. But also apparently he and everyone here, fucking insane. He killed his sons. I saw the books burn. I mean, I didn't because we didn't go back during that live stream. But we saw him. We saw. Can I just in her direction? No, I have to walk this way. They want me to walk left. Right. And then more flower petals. Honey, could you clean up the flower petals, maybe? Oh, I see. She went over there, and I'm not allowed to, and now I can't see her, and that saves you animations. It's fair enough, actually, because it's pretty incredible what they've done here with marrying this presumably pre-rendered 3D, overlay and friggin' real-world video. I can't remember if I've played this one or not, says Rookie84. I have, and I can't remember really anything that I did. So I walked right past what I presume is Atrus's office because she called me over to look at a lizard and then tell me about the things that she sees in her crystal. So we may have missed something. Maybe is this Atrus's bedroom? Oh, maybe Catherine's in here. Oh my god, it turned into another game all of a sudden. Cat? Cat, where are you, Cat? Huh? Am I not supposed to be in their bedroom? Possibly. Possibly. Let's see what's written on this piece of paper on the desk. My daughter has begun seeing things. I'm very worried. We'll see Todd, the therapist, on the weekend. But he doesn't talk like that anymore. He talks like this, just normal, and then all of a sudden there's just a little bit, and then all of a sudden, and then it's gone. Is this another thing? The last time you had me get into a chimney, I had to kill your son. No, you killed your sons. It wasn't me. Yes, of course it's a thing. Welcome back to Myst. No power to the thing. Good, because it may have actually just been... This could actually be, a fireplace or a furnace, and then, I hit that button, and then... And, yeah. It looks like things... Oh, yeah, there's definitely... Look, it's got tracks. See? They're doing the ribbon thing again where everything makes sense. It's got tracks. It's definitely a little elevator in it. Absolutely. But there's no power to it because someone hasn't turned the power back on. That little girl, I swear, I told her to do, all of the things, and she hasn't. Oh, wait, there's more paper over here. Is there anything written on this paper? Ah, there is. My love, we must be united in this. Can you find it in your heart to listen and forgive? For I cannot be strong in this alone. Oh, wow. Home troubles between Atrus and Catherine. I got new, dirt to dish at the next meeting. I don't know. Can you find in your heart to listen and forgive? For I cannot be strong in this alone. Yeah. That's the sound of that. And that's the sound of tapping paper, right? Back me off. So, yeah, they're having marital issues, and they've got their kids seeing a therapist, and, oh, shit, I'm on camera. Is this the water wheel? Oh, where's the power go? I must be in the wrong room. Oops. Right. He's not looking at me anymore, but he was. Alright, so there's a security system I should prep. He's gonna see me on tape later, checking out his house, and he's gonna be like, alright, so, you know, between me and Catherine, she slept with a guy, and I slept with a guy, and you know, that was fun and normal. That's just what we do in the weekend, but she's really not in agreement with the name of the therapist that you invented for our daughter. So, what's this? This is clearly, is this a trash chute? Over here, there's some kind of control, isn't there? Yes. Okay, pull it right, it does nothing. Pull it. Still no power. Is that, so there's connection to there, and then there's a big trunk fat power line running sort of right underneath me. Okay. I need to go down lower? Is there a ladder? No? Shit. Wait. What are you? Okay, again, just nothing here has power. This is gonna be a hard one to play, because, my god, with the mouse that feels incredibly weird, and then the clicking and it takes a second and a half to move. This is a hard choice to make. Okay, so, forward in this direction, because I don't think we've gone unto dawn here. And the focusing on different things in the... I wonder if I just turned that off, would everything just be always in focus? What's this? Okay. So I've disconnected... So we've got a dam. Dam. Is that a button to press? It is. So I'm guessing that this is sort of the breaker. It makes the connection. Oh. Okay, so it still had... It was doing a thing, and now it's not anymore because I broke it. Great. Hit the button again, maybe? You have to go over there somehow? Is that the TARDIS? How do I get there? Do I have to enter a TARDIS somewhere else? Yeah, I broke everything. I don't know how to fire that, but it's a big, complicated machine. How do I get access to it? Down the pipe or something? Yeah. Yeah, I really don't have much of a clue how to get here. So this will be the button when we pull the lever, and then we hit the button, and then something will happen when it happens, and then we'll get this spinning again, the turbine. Will open up the... I don't know, but how the hell do I get out there? Maybe you don't have to, Paul. Maybe it's something else, but that's the end of the puzzle, maybe. Boy, I really should have listened harder to what he was saying. You know, I was trying to make a couple of jokes, get in some entertainment before we got into the, you know, this. I'm gonna go back to that room that I passed by when she wanted me to see the lizard. Is he here? You lied about it being his favorite spot to sleep. What else have we got here? Just, like, lamps, I guess? And a bench. Can I sit on the bench? No, you're not allowed to sit. Oh, hey! Hey, hon.
Let me guess. Dad blew the power again, didn't he?
Yeah.
He does that a lot.
How does it work?
Mom made him install an extra power box in here just in case. Oh no! This box is supposed to make sure certain things always work in the house.
Like the security
There aren't enough
system?
lit up correctly. Only a green light on top of a failed row means something's getting power. I wonder if we can move them.
What? Can you explain
Better
that?
not.
Say it again.
Mom doesn't like me messing with electrical stuff. Come on, little
Why
guy,
not?
let's go see our friends.
Your dad's insane.
Hey,
What?
I never noticed that before. So cool. I think
What?
the beetles are making a nest.
Oh. Okay. Just gonna look at this book here. You never noticed your beetle's making a nest. Okay. So, she's into the insects and butterflies and stuff. And she's seeing her brothers in a crystal. And, she's not allowed to play with electricity for some reason. You know. Okay, so this is a thing, right? like, I'm starting to recognize these. These are like power indicators, and they're differently dotted shapes. So we've got a traffic light there. I'm just gonna take a picture of the picture that like reminds me where this is too, because it's in his office. There you go. So a little bit off to one side, and then I'll mess with the box. Okay.
Oh, wow. I'll have to show this to Dad soon as he gets home. He loves this kind of stuff.
Really? You sure? You're just not insane? Maybe it's something the voices told you through the blue crystal? Such acting. Much acting. Such... Okay. Open the thing. Open it. So... Yeah. 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 Can I look closer? If I just tap it a couple of times. Usually that works with electrical gear. If it doesn't, you need a hammer. And then you just tap it harder. So there's a bunch of things here, and you press the different if I press the different buttons... Okay. That's, and then if I grab that and pull it, nothing happens. So right now it's showing that we've got power... one of these has to, you know, indicate, like, the power coming in. I'm gonna guess it's that. I mean, it doesn't have to, but there's power to the door in the... There's power to, like, the thing that we came in on, I remember. Okay, we're gonna have to do some walking around here, because this is an old typewriter he built into an electrical device, because that seems like a smart idea. Okay, so you... and then you... So I can put any one of these down. If I hit a top one. Okay. So the ones that I touch on the top row are kind of into there. So can I, if I, like, take the power that comes in through here, and then I shunt it to, say, your mother, if I just put it there, and then I pulled the lever, that does nothing. And then I hit the button, that does nothing as well. Awesome. So, but yeah, the top buttons are the only ones that I can, like, engage, are the ones that are currently lit. So if that, and then that, aha! See, that's what I was expecting to happen, but it wasn't. So now I've got power to that thing that's in this room. Okay. Look over there. Right? Because it said that's the same symbol for the three of those. Yeah? Okay, it's not lit up or anything, but it does have that symbol on it. So what is this then? What's in there? Human heads? That look like a human head to you? Is that your son's skull? I think I see why your daughter's a little fucked up. Keeping the skulls of your sons around. Okay. What the hell is this? It's a microscope. Okay. Got it. Can I spin the microscope? Can I... Yeah. I'm sure you probably could, Pawn, but that's not... So, is this a puzzle where I'm gonna sit here and, like, try and figure out how to distribute the power in a way that everything gets power, or what? If I hit this button, it clears it? No, if I hit this button, it clears it? Alright, so are these two different sources of power, then? That's what it seems to me. So if I did that, and I said I want you to put power here, and I want you to put power here. No, you won't. You'll only do one. It's there, and then hit the button. That puts some power into there, and we've got that much power. Can I, juice up, like, with the power that's left here, I could do this. Get you up there. But I'm overloading it. The red. The red is the thing that you don't want to do. You want everything to be green. I'm starting to understand. He's starting to figure it out. So, could I actually transfer the power that's, like, in you? It wouldn't help me, would it? So I have to overload something and then take it off. I think I'm starting to see what this puzzle is trying to do. So if I start by doing that again, then now I've got two over here, and if I take the power out of you and shove it up your mother's, put it, can I can't transfer it unless it's enough, I would assume. Oh, I can. Okay, I can move powers around. Cool, why wouldn't you do this one? Because I was pressing the wrong button. That's why. Okay, so we've got 2s and 2s going on now. If I push the power from you over there, now I've got a 1. So now if I move the power from you into, say, here... Now that one's active. That one's actually working. It's not overloaded. You need to be something else. You need to lose some. And I get another 1 out of this. I think I'm just going to take the power that's in here. I'm going to shunt it over there. No, I'm going to shunt it here. Yeah, that leaves me with 1. And then if you were put to there, do that. Leaves me with 4. So if I push you to there, I got 2 things active. Hey! Hey! Is that what I was supposed to do? I'm brilliant. I'm a genius. I was just trying to... Okay. But I did it. And now, nothing has changed in this room. But I did it. I'm a genius. I think it's getting too much power, said Rookie 84. And then Zorglab says, wow. Yeah, right? Wow. So, does that mean the crystal viewer will now work? Because I haven't you duded it. I did it. I haven't taken note of, like, what the different power things are. Oh, maybe I need to flip the switch again on the thing. I don't know, though. I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna look at the power, and take note of these things. So, do I need to, can I just step in? Just pull the lever. Pull it. I can't go? What are you? Okay, so you're an uppy-downy. He's an uppy-downy is what he is. Right. So, uppy-downy with the toppy-uppy. Remember that for me. Or, take a goddamn picture. Because you got that now. Uppy-downy. Yeah. No. Oh, shit. So you go in there, and then you can go down here because it locks the camera off, and then you take a really horrible picture. Great. Think we could get a better lens? Maybe, Atrus, could you write me up a better lens? I know you know how to write yourself a lighter. I remember what you did to your children. Ah yes, chronic Cockney accent syndrome, said Bearsuit Lane some time ago. It's a condition, you know? Okay, so now I've got those 2. The lefty and the righties were the ones that I did there. That I got the power flowing to. I just don't know what the power is for those. Although I am hearing like chugga 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 chugga. Might just be some of the weird mechanical insect life on this planet. I don't know. Atrus wrote it. Yeah, look. It's working. Can't pull, but maybe I can push. Oh, I can push all right. It's open. It's working. Power is coming back online. You see how it like... There you go. Now we're juicing her up. Yeah! Yeah! Ronan Pawn solves his first puzzle in Revelation. I remember nothing of this game. Not even a little bit. Also, wow, the microphone is like right up in my grill, isn't it? Just a little bit lower and then even closer to me. I did it! I solved the first puzzle in Revelation. It only took us 50 minutes. Did too. Hey, honey! I got the power flow! I'm a genius! I duded it! Okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh shit, I should have quick saved. Alright, no. So, So much for, you know, getting the antenna up. Am I in water? Did someone slip me a Mickey? Are you just showing off the... Look at these visual effects we figured out how to do. Huh? Okay. Can I just... How do I... this way, maybe? Pull myself up? My arms... Okay. Alright, so, Atrus may have killed your daughter. It's just sort of saving you time, though. Because eventually you're gonna do that, right? It's just something you do with your children. So, but I did get the power running, right? Look, all the lights are lit. So that's a good. Can I... Yeah, just jump it. Parkour it. Well, it's a good thing that they didn't ask, that I didn't actually have to do all of those things that they were talking about, you know? Like, oh, you gotta go over here, and then go over there, and then do the other thing, and then the antenna goes up, and I was like, what? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. The game recognized that I wouldn't be listening. So, we got power flowing again. Let's go in here and let's just have a look at, what the status of the power is. We've got a hard red light now, but I just want to see if, like, everything's filled. It is. It is. Cool. I did it. I had to kill one child, but I did it. And I think that's, you know, reasonable loss ratio. Get down to it. So now I should be able to go back up to the observatory because the power will be working. I just have to do it in these incredibly slow, painfully slow increments. It's fine. It just means that I have to do more work, you know, as an entertainer trying to fill the gaps, the space, the time, and you can't just click and get where you want to go. But it's fine though. It's fine. Could I go all the way down? Suppose I could, but we're supposed to... Maybe I do still have to do the antenna and everything. You know, he should have left me emergency numbers and, like, a list. What is she allergic to something? I don't know. I've been feeding her peanuts and strawberries all day long. Trying to think of the things that people are most... most often allergic to. What are the highest... It's funny. Oh yeah, I should have asked you, does she have any allergies? I've been feeding her peanuts. So, yeah. Lights are on in here. I hear a dull buzz. I need to get the antenna up. Maybe this is an antenna. I don't know. But there should be things that I can touch now. Maybe over here these things will be working. We'll see. We'll see. In fact, maybe that's working. It is? Aha! Nice friggin' stratospheric clouds. What's the cumulonimbus? You get the Stratocaster nimbus. Those are Stratocasters. If I remember my science correctly, and I do. Okay, we've got things showing here. So, oh, these are the security cameras in his house. So he doesn't have video footage of me in his bedroom, because they were offline. They're supposed to wave back and forth and waggle and spin and stuff. Nifty. Can I do a thing with you? Can I? No, but okay, so the security system's back online. Anyway, so that's nice. Up here, do I have things to jiggle and pull and wiggle and whatnot? Oh, there's a seat in front of me. Somehow I couldn't see it very well in the daylight, and now in the nighttime I can. Is that a thing that... No? Just get in the chair? Get in the chair. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. 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 Okay. Too far. Too far. Can I please focus on the mouse again? Thank you. Can I... What do I do? I press the button? Yeah, press the button. Okay, either the Foley is really good or the cats are doing something weird. Right. So... The chair now moves with me. Let's just get everything centered and then... No, stop it. Okay, look at you. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. You're seeing the edge of a planet, are you? You're seeing the edge of something. Oh, it's a moon. It's an moon. It's probably the moon. It's probably what that is. Okay. Nifty. Why am I looking at it? This isn't helping me get the antenna back up or call Atrus, you know? He probably wants to know about the whole, I'm pretty sure your daughter's dead thing, and I'm just looking at the clock. Hey! Okay, let's follow those. Yeah, there's just a moon to look at out here. Either that or a Death Star. I don't know that this is part of the puzzle, part of a puzzle. I just don't know. Okay. Well, that was fun. I loved my time here. Wait a second. Can I touch these things? Because they've got, like, little insects on them. Am I firing gamma radiation into the cosmos now? Is Janeway receiving? How's the subspace communications here? So... Did that change something? That there's that? Do I have to aim... Is this the antenna, quote-unquote? Now the antenna's on, but I need to aim it at the place and then I can communicate with a thing? Or... There's a notebook, probably, that I should be reading. I would guess. That probably the notebook I should be reading. He mentioned that before. That's no moon, says Darth Angelus. It's a moon. It's a moon. Can you please take me away? Away, though. Jesus, for a second I thought it was going to get me closer. And then you're just dead. Hey, folks who aren't under an FBI investigation, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. What did you say? What did you say? Huh? Something that I said and you repeated it, and that would explain why you're under investigation. Welcome to the club. So, yeah, there's a telescope over there that I don't know how it works, and there's a crystal viewer over here that I don't know. I'm gonna read, I think, is what needs to happen here at this point in time. He said, in my notebook, you'll find the things about the stuff, and that will tell you. And I'm just, where's your notebook? Is it that? Is it here? Is it one of these? Is it your X-Acto knives? See, you've got a cassette player over there. There's a notebook. Oh, wait, is that... No? You got too many books, Atrus, is my problem. Lots of books you have. A guy called Jim, cheering 5. No, but seriously, many people said so on the internet, so it must be true. That is how reality works. Ooh, I can spin a thing. Oh god, I hope this isn't part of the puzzle. Like, oh, you just have to spin the planetary alignments, and then you'll be able to see past the moon in order to, and the thing and the other, and this stuff. Okay. What's this, though? I can't go there, can't walk there, can't move to it. Right. The note, maybe he said, maybe it was like the notebook in my office, except he doesn't talk like that anymore. It's kind of throwing me off. I had a whole thing about how he's faking his voice, his vocalness. What's this? Christ's sake, this doesn't look complicated at all, does it? So, waveforms and... waveforms. Just click it, touch it, do it. Button. You don't even look like you're on. Okay, I don't know what these things do. It's the first incarnation of the HTC Vive. That's the first Oculus they ever made. It's a really big VR thing. You kind of just gotta shove your face to it in order to make it work. I don't see a notebook. You prick. Not in this room anyway. So I guess I'm gonna go look for his notebook in a place where I've already been and didn't notice the notebook. Unless somebody's got like a walkthrough open and can say, no, the notebook's over there on the, because I don't see it. Do you see it? I don't see it. I'm gonna go, but I can't. There's his office spawn. There is just his office, and there's the possibility of going down to the third layer. Aha! Aha! Right? We haven't gone to the lowest of the low as of yet. Oh, cool. It slows down and then carries on. How do you do that mechanically? Oh! And now it travels forward. While I'm down here, maybe I can collect the corpse of his daughter. Right? This is gonna come up in his fireplace. This is gonna come up in his fireplace. It didn't come up in his fireplace. What the fuck? But there is a fireplace access now that I'm remembering. So this brought me up at that other place where there was a bunch of knobs and buttons. I didn't know what the hell to do with them. We have power now. So what do you do? You do a bit of that. Eh? Maybe I should find the corpse of his daughter before I go walking over there. Let's just check it out, Okay, we'll just check it out. You know, see if it started to stink yet. I don't know how long I was out. This could be days past, you know. The assumption that, well, it was day and now it's night. Yeah, but there could have been several days. I could be hemorrhaging right now. So, into your bedroom, again, but now the security cameras are on, so... Hi, Atrus, just looking for your notebook. I'm confused. Took a nasty bump to the head. Your daughter may be dead, but I don't think that concerns you, man such as yourself, does it? So not in his bedroom, right? We're not gonna... What's all this shit? God, if I were Catherine, I would just be so... surrounded by fucking books. Like, I mean, it's fine. Kind of. But it's also not. There wasn't nothing I could read over here, I remember. I looked down and it was blank pages. They just had me tapping on it. What do you do? Oh, you're a light. You're a horrible... Alright, somebody needs to give more juice to that LED. Actually, it'd be a tungsten if it's flickering like that, wouldn't it? Find the corks and make it look like an accident. Oh, hey! Oh, hey. Yeah. Good times. This was before I burned them in a prison that I made for myself. Okay, clearly they're still alive, is the idea here. So now I can get in your... Oh. Oh! Oh! His daughter! His daughter's... Okay, so we're on the trail of the corpse. Apparently it was shaken in this direction, generally speaking, and now I have her magic amulet with which she communicates with her dead brothers or something. It's weird. Darth Angelus, sharing 40. Come on, Pawn, show some decency. The poor girl is dead. Stop looking for panties to steal. Oh, wait, it's you, Pawn. You don't have any decency. Carry on. Right, let's look at the... I wonder if they got me doing that. See, I've been out for a minute, so I presume that was me. I did that tour, so, you know, little hints of child molestation in the game, but what are you gonna do? It's what happens, really. Press the button. Oh. Oh no. Not this puzzle again. Oh God. I don't know, is there a certain shape you want me to make? Do you want me to turn them all on? Oh, leave me be. There's a whole other place that I can go and explore. So there's a code, and it's, you know, very similar to the first game. Nice callback, you know, 10 years later, actually, right? Didn't the first Myst launch 1994? So this would be 2004, it'd be those years later. It's a Minesweeper elevator puzzle. Ah, it's one of those. Do I have to do a pitch for a game while I'm in here? Minesweeper elevator pitch? Alright, yeah, that wasn't a stretch, was it? So down here, and then over there. It's a whole new world. Maybe I do still have to hook up the antenna and contact Atrus and let him know. You know, about the dead kid. It's somewhere here. So, this looks like a bar. Did you make a bar, Atrus? Okay, what's this? Okay, sure. Sure that shit. Right, so now we've got a language. Got a language, which means that we can figure out who was writing to whom in the other room where, you know, they were writing to each other in... It's just Atrus talking to Catherine saying, honey, please, I'm sorry about the infidelity, but we were both doing it, and at the same time, I don't understand why I'm the bad guy here. So one of the sons grew up and became a priest, and the other one grew up and became Bob Ross. That's Akinar. Akinar, but an aged Akinar, an older Akinar, a different actor Akinar. So, they're still alive. You took pictures of them in their prisons, I presume. He transferred them. I think he did write them back into being alive. That must have been the way that it was. Ow. 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 I think it's hot. Ow. 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 Okay. Yeah, this is cool. I'd like to have a place like this. Kind of a bar thing. Yisha. Okay, her name is Yisha. Let's take a picture. I have something to put on the side of the milk carton. Have you seen this girl? Last I saw her, she was falling to her death. Ice cream. Serve yourself up a PBR. I would love to. There aren't any in the house. We do need to take a live stream break, don't we? The Reading Rainbow! The Reading Rainbow! Am I supposed to, like, play chess? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Or is this a message? Okay, so you've forced the king back into the corner, but you haven't, because... Okay, and it's another king? Or is that the queen? Is this a game of queens? Those are the kings, right? Where's the queens? She's a queen. Or not. And then you've blocked the king, but, So you can't get to the king there, but okay, and then this guy, This is, how the hell did you get to this point in a game? That is, I think that's just one level of three-dimensional Star Trek chess, because that's weird. What's back here? Oh, it's the kitchen. It's the kitchen. So that's where we do the plants, and then there's the sink and toilet. This game, they've never had a toilet in this world at all. I don't know what they do. Maybe they just write it out of existence, right? Do you have to go? Hang on. Good? Okay. Just empty people's bowels by the pen. Yeah. What? You got? Get some water? Let's get some water. There we go. Okay. That is how things work. Oh, and he decided to make his, home sink one of those ones that's in the goddamn, like, movie theater or something, where you press the button and it gives you a certain amount of water and you try to wash your hands in it quick enough to, you got them, it's all soapy, I gotta hit it again. They've actually taken those mostly out, because they are horrible. Yeah, so it's the kitchen. I suppose I could make it look like the little girl accidentally poisoned herself or something. I gotta figure something out, Atrus is gonna be home anytime now. Anytime now. Maybe I should just have some wine and relax. I don't think there's anything in here that's interested, that's, gameplay, forward-moving stuff. Yeah. So, we're gonna carry on. I'm pretty sure I can swing that, well, we got the code there. I can swing this ladder down to there, and then be able to walk to there. But before we do, okay, last thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have a live stream break, but last thing we're gonna do is I want to do a translation of the names here. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Akinar and not Akinar, Jesus, Atrus and Catherine. But it'll be the first getting familiar with the language chart that we picked up. So on the note that's over here, really what I need to do is just take a picture of the note, hey? No, oh shit, right. When you snap into that mode, you don't have to hit the right click. So give me a picture of the note. Right. And then see if we can't deconfuddle it. Or just see if it's possible to do. Stand me somewhere where there's some goddamn light, and where there's some nice background. It's just, it feels hot in here. In my office, absolutely. So, show me my pictures. Right. So that's that one. Can I have another one? Sir, may I have another? Right, so we got that, and we got that. So it starts out with a D, and then a lowercase cursive r, and then the number 2. D, a lowercase r, and then the number 2. I don't know that I'm actually interested enough in doing this. Assuming it's going to be Catherine. Okay, Atrus. Assuming it's going to be Atrus. Yeah, I'm not interested enough in doing this, am I? Oh, but there's a thing right there that I could read with this, right? I could read what that note says. I could. It says Ye-sha. It says Yesha. Okay, so it starts out Yesha. If you look at the one at the top right, you might have to drop chat for this. Tier 5. Hey, people who aren't sick, despicable liberal punks, I'm back. And I brought ice cream. Excellent. Yeah, the first is going to be Yesha, because the first letter is a Y, and then the next two is EE, and that's the name of the little girl, right? So SH would be the T's. Can I find... Yeah, that's... Yeah. Yesha. Yesha. And then the next one is going to start with why it's Yisha again. Yisha. She's learning to write her own name in another language. Okay, we solved the puzzle. I'm an idiot. I'll tell you what we could do, maybe. We could take a live stream break. What if we did that? Sound like a fun thing to do? Oh God, is the PC just the gaming PC? What are you doing to me? Changing resolutions like this in 2018. We don't do that anymore. We play in the native resolution. Why the hell did they release this game without the ability to play in the native resolution? After having received $2 million in order to get it up and running again. Maybe this is before the release. Maybe this, I don't know. We're going to take a live stream break. We'll be back in 7 minutes with more dead children and 800 by 600 graphics is what I'm being told anyway. Stick with me. Get yourself a dead child or a beer or ice cream or, just be a liberal scumbag punk. It's Pawn Not Out. Hello, I am the Ronan Bawn, and welcome back to a twitch.tv/Ronan Bawn live stream on twitch.tv/Ronan Bawn. We're gonna try and get back into Myst here. We're gonna try and stop the music. We're not gonna be able to stop the music. We stop the music, and then we get the mouse back in. Alright, and then we lock it to the computer. We're back in Myst 4 Revelations. I may have murdered a child. Welcome back. But it's okay, because I topped off my coffee. And there's a little bit of cardamom in there, and for child murdering, cardamom, it just sort of, just kind of takes it away, you know? I didn't do it, but the world shook when I turned the power back on. It's Atrus and his sloppy world design. Oh, Zorglob, thank you for the midstream break cheer. Going for a run now, we'll check back in later. Well, let's go for a run and see what's at the other end of all this stuff. Where am I? What was I doing? You need to go over there, you need to get to there, and then you need to move that platform. Okay. There's a lot of little detail in this world that I really can't be bothered, can I? You can be bothered. I have been bothered. I've looked in all of the corners and the crevices. I've looked in some of the corners and the crevices. I presume then, yes, there's another knob. Flip this one, and then yeah. Alright, completely new area. We're looking for a girl who, when we look in my... Hang on, let's just refresher here, presuming this works. If I touch my heart string... No, I can't touch it again. When we look in the necklace, it shows us things that may have happened. Because, you know, Atrus says what the girl sees in the pendant is all illusion, and it's fake, and it's not really happening. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of different caves down here. So I've been to that cave. I come up through that one, right? I took the elevator down and along that track and then up through there. That one goes off to the power generation, I would presume. I'm guessing. I don't know. We'll find out later. For now, we've got another room to go into. I'm just looking in all the directions. This is a game where you want to look in all of the directions. Oh, hey, there's that moon we were looking at earlier through the telescope. Oh, it might not be a moon, though. Some people were suggesting it's possibly a Death Star. Which would explain the dead girl. Oh, that's how I do it. When Atrus comes back. The moon is a Death Star, and it fired a beam down. Specifically at her. She was standing on this bridge, and it collapsed. Yeah, that's the ticket. Now I know what I'm gonna do. So, you spend some of your time, like, torturing fish. Sure. Just electrically, like occasionally an arc just zzz, down to a fish. Ah! But it's okay, because their memories are only 2 seconds. If I tap on the glass, you're not supposed to do that. Freaks them out. Freaks them out. But I suppose these guys are pretty much PTSD'd from the electrical shock. Okay, but I'm touching the thing, and it's electrical, so... Zzz, no. Why would you do that to your fish? You're a dick. You're a dick. Well, okay. What is this? Is this Yisha's room? Maybe this is Yisha. Yeah, there's a little dolly here. This is probably Yisha's room. Because the grown-ups are over there. I saw the big bed and the stains. Catherine. What's that? It's gotta be a game of some kind. Who wants to play an in-game game? I lost, as usual. Okay, cool. Ice cream, you're our clownfish. Tell me a joke. So once there was this little girl, and then a thing shook, and then she died. And then once upon a time, her father killed his only children, and then later on they wrote it so that he didn't, though. Veil? It's glowy. Is this a liquor cabinet? In the child's room? Atrus, you're a horrible parent. Does that qualify as a joke? Put me on the spot, man. With the clownfish. Yeah, I can't, but it says V. If I drag the thing to the, no. Okay. That's where she keeps her V. It's got a handprint on it. It's glowy. In fact, you know what? Probably what I should be doing, is to be a smart boy, take pictures of stuff, you know? Picture of a hand with a glowy vul. She doesn't know how to spell exactly yet. I wonder, does that actually... Let's have a look. Do we have a language that tells us something about that? So it's Vel is how I would describe it. So there's a V. I don't see anything that looks like a V here. Unless the V is the A, and then there'd be like two little slashes, and then just straight lines. Nothing's, no. I'm gonna say a no there. I'm gonna say a hard no for that. Okay, and then over to you then. This is the young child's, she's just growing up too fast, right, Atrus? Way too fast. Oh, hello. It's the reading rainbow. What?
Look, Mom. Look what Atrus made me. It's a water spirit, just like I described to him. Isn't it beautiful?
Cirrus made you a water spirit. Oh, honey. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that are a little bit too suggestive for the fact that we got a 10-year-old girl running around in here. Right, so her brother, though, Cirrus, you know, he's not supposed to be alive. There aren't supposed to be pictures of him at that age. They're supposed to be in prison, and she's saying that she's communicating with them, and they're making her glowy blue dildos. So, you know, things may not be as they seem in this world. It's a unicorn horn. No, it's a water spirit, also known as a dolphin in the industry. We're just gonna go out the back door, is what we're gonna... Okay, we're not gonna go out the back door, because we got another reading rainbow moment.
Please, can I wear it today, Mommy?
No. Don't you want to keep it nice for the ceremony on Serenia next week?
Everyone...
You told me you're getting a special necklace to go with it.
Okay, so Atrus got the British disease from Catherine, which means Catherine's been fucking a Brit. You know, that's how that works. It's communicated, it's sexually transmitted. So she got it. So far, a little girl hasn't gotten it yet, but if she keeps using that water spirit the way that it's intended, then who knows what's going to happen, you know? Can I go out this back... It looks like a back door, doesn't it? Why can't I go out the back door? CSI, yes, we're crime scene investigating. What are these stains on the little girls? Okay, pawn. I mean, they're doing it. They put a giant blue... Alright. I can't go to that door, apparently. I can go to the bed, and then... It's her closet, we're gonna assume. That's what it is. Or, it's the one toilet that we've ever seen in any Myst game. Yeah, what about the dolly? Can't do anything with the dolly? Bed? Oh! I can actually bump the... Hello. Hello. We've got a book. Monday, I got this book. Alright, well, I've had enough of story time, haven't you? Darth Angeles cheering 20, the British disease. It's not our fault you Americans are all anti-vaxxers. Monday, I got this book. Tuesday, I'm in love. Thursday, I didn't do that much. Sunday, I'm in love. I am off key. I got this book. Dad gave it to me. I'm going to write in it every night. In the morning, we worked on long division. After dinner, I made a puzzle. Mom and me started the Fun Club and looked at stars. The Fun Club? Is that what the blue thing? Is that what you're calling it? I didn't do much on Thursday. On Sunday, we visited my brother today. He had a gift for me, but. I saw it. It's blue. And Dad made me go home before I could see it. I felt bad. Dad talked to me later and said it was just bones, so I shouldn't be scared. I wasn't, 'cause I don't think Akinar meant it to be bad. He looked so sad when we left. On Monday, it was hot. I spent the whole day by the water. On Saturday, I noticed that I've been losing time. Dad took me to a really neat place today. It's called Serenia. Serenia? I may have imagined it in some of my losing time stints. And the people there are so nice. They never forget stuff, because if they do, their memory chamber remembers it for them. I went. That's where they pee. In Serenia. She finally got to Wint. She finally got to go. Okay, so that's what Serenia looks like. And there's a stack of rocks, and then something, and there's blue masks and little one-eyed SpongeBob creatures. I went inside and saw all the memory globes hanging from the ceiling, just like Cirrus said I would. Okay, so they have been visiting her brothers in the prisons, aka the place they died. Monday, Mom said it's too soon to go back to Serenia. I've been thinking, though, and I don't know if I want my memories put inside a globe when I'm dead. What if I need them after you're dead? She's, it's out of the mouths of babes, right? Thursday, I told both Cirrus and Akinar about the Fun Club. They want to join. On Wednesday, all right, you're doing that out of order. Maybe she's young. Dad finally said we could go see Anya tomorrow. She takes care of the memory chamber. She's one of its protectors. Only women can be protectors. Men stay in the village and do other hard stuff like fixing roofs. Yeah, so the dumb work for the men. I understand. A matriarchy. I've always wanted to be in one. Sounds like a fun time. Thursday, I saw the coolest creature on Serenia today. It was made of water, but when it saw me looking, it got shy and fell apart. Dad said it must have been a fish. Dad doesn't have any imagination. Can I take a picture of those crystals? Those differently colored crystals. It might be important later. Wait. It must have been a fish jumping because he didn't see it. Mom believed me, though. Because she's got the British disease, and she's experiencing all sorts of things that aren't happening. Anya told me her people put their memories in globes so their families can visit them in the dream. Oh my god, I'm starting to get it. She said I could visit the dream world too, but I'd have to learn how. Plus, I need a spirit guide. Maybe I can get one next time we visit. I got the best gift of all time today, a spirit guide statue. Cirrus carved it for me himself. It looks kind of funny. But that's because he never saw one. He's seen some things. He just went with what I told him. He knows exactly what questions to ask, and he listens better than anyone. On Friday, before supper, I got an ice cream that came in over the live stream. Then I turned and looked up for a minute to pretend as though I could see it, even though it's not visible there. And then I read it aloud. Ice cream from Demacian. Time may not be linear. She may be going back and forth in time. Ah, yes. It's a wardrobe, lion is Jesus kind of a scenario, right? It's an unstuck in time sort of a thing. Before supper, Dad and me changed the lock on my bookshelf. I said since I'm learning I could change the covers and use everyone's names instead. I won't forget who's older than who either. He said it really had to be the really last time, but he was glad. Just keep changing the lock on our bookshelf. And there's Dad with a hammer changing a lock. Dad isn't the best engineer. Probably stick to writing. Thursday, we didn't do much, but tomorrow I start learning how to dream on Serenia. I'll probably be too busy to write in this journal for months. And then, 3 seconds later, Anya gave me a special necklace today. It's really good. Okay, so that's also, and then that's what Serenia looks like, apparently. At picking up memories. She says some things are better at holding them than others, and that only the most powerful memories get shown. I touched it as soon as I got home, and it worked. I can't wait to show all my friends that I don't have, because we live on this shithole. And, okay, can I keep turning? No? You always put something in the back of the book so Mom and Dad won't read it. Come on, turn the page. Tell me about the blue dildo, what you're really doing with it. Okay. Oh, wait! There's a memory associated with the book. Okay, shit. I didn't even notice. That's why you gotta pay attention to the reading rainbow sound. So, yeah.
Monday. I got this book.
Dad
gave it to me. I'm going to write in it every night.
Don't read the whole thing.
Tuesday. In the morning, we worked on long division.
Uh-huh.
After dinner, I made a puzzle. Mom and me started the fun club and looked at stars.
Uh-huh.
Thursday. I didn't do much.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Sunday. We visited my brother today. Made me go home before I could see it. Monday.
She will read the whole goddamn book. Thanks for that. Okay. So it's, you know, if you're not into reading, you can just sit back and podcast the shit. Great. It's a video game. What are you doing? I don't know any anti-vax people, and I'm an American, says Bearsuit Lane. Well, go on the internet. They're there. To be anti-vax, you have to be not only a disgusting hippie, but also a tinfoil hat, or just extraordinarily stupid. I don't know. Stupid is stupid. It's America. Extraordinary? Stupidity is kind of the baseline, isn't it? You know? We could all use a little bit more Brit in us. If you know what I mean. I'd like to get that disease and get the accent back. It was so good back then. Oh, Jesus, it's slipping. Yeah, we won't look in her toilet then, but we have, you know, discovered a few of her mostly irrelevant memories, but they fill in a fair bit of the backstory. I haven't really learned any game progressing knowledge here, but I'll tell you what, I do now see that there's a cave underneath you. Huh. Atrus said, I've got a notebook. Check out my notebook. Oh, but my notebook is so fly. I swear he said it, and I never found that notebook. It was going to tell me things about things, and it's clearly not here. I gotta assume it's in his office. It's in his office, or it's back up in the... But we looked for it there. I gotta assume it's in the office. Let's go back to the office. Past the other phallic-looking object. There's just some weird things going on here. Actually, if I took you down again, would you put me back out? You know what? Just go to the office, Spawn. You can't get to the office from here. Right. So I get to discover whether if I go down there again, it will put me out where I want to be. There is the fireplace thing, Majigger. Can I get in? How do I get in there? Is it you? Yeah. There's the fireplace puzzle, and maybe the answer to that is in the notebook. Also, maybe there's the antenna in the note. I don't know. What's, okay, you're on bottom, which was that path. If I go to middle, that's sort of where we are. It's not where we are. Oh, okay. Are you gonna stay down here, though? Because what would top be, then? Oh, wow, this is on the edge of, like, a waterfall. I didn't realize that. Gohan0646 cheering 20. Thank you guys for the cheers, too. Your support in the last 2 live streams has been, you know, a big kind of thing for me. Don't they become anti-vax because the Earth is flat and the mole people are coming, so they need not autistic soldiers to hold the line? They need not autistic soldiers to hold the line. They need hyphens in the middle of their words go on. Yeah, one of those things. I've got a lot going on in my brain right now, and is this... Where did you put me out? Oh, right, so this would, going up would take me into the observatory. Right, okay. But this is getting me to the office, and that's where I want to be. So through this area, other side of you. You know what? I'm not hating the slow pace of the clicking now that I'm in here. It's just sort of, you know, it's pulling me down, which I can definitely use to be pulled down occasionally. We've got power to these guys, and now that it's night, I can actually see the power, and it's kind of working, which is neat. And this is sort of it's not your office, it's a botanical garden. She called it Dad's office, though. Can I actually spin the microscope or so? You're looking for a book, Pawn. You're looking for his notes on how anything works around here. So, her flies, I can tap on them, right? Wait, what's that? Okay, she's got a memory.
Don't touch it, Daddy. You'll ruin my experiment.
Is that the safe word? Experiment? Oh, God, stop it, Pawn. I'm sorry, there's not a lot to work with, you know. I take what I can get. Don't touch it, Daddy, you ruin my experiment. I can totally release her bugs. I don't want to be a dick about it, though. I don't want to be a dick about it. I mean, maybe I have to. But I don't want to release her bugs. That's so mean. Oh, there's a door that goes out the back here, and there's books. And there's books. No. Okay, wait. I can walk over here. Can I now what the book do? It's all biological anyway. And there's... Wow, they did a lot of work in making sure that when you touch a thing, it makes the right sound, huh? Yeah. Nothing to be interacted with there. You guys, bunch of different little... Oh, can I, like... I can. Oh, am I gonna ruin your experiment if I do that? Okay. So, I didn't want to ruin the first experiment. Oh, hello! More memories!
The poor thing. Sarah said he tried everything he could, but it just didn't like living in his garden. A few days in
So
here,
he burned it
and
like
I
his
bet you it
children.
will look much better.
I see. So these are, like, helping them come back to life. So this is how he got his sons back to life. I get it now. He shoved, you know, the burnt corpses of his children into these little tubes. You know, looking at it, you couldn't fit a whole corpse in there in any one of the chambers. So he probably cut him up first. And then that brought him back to life. Right? That's what they're implying here, surely. Can I close this back up? Close it. No, don't. Okay, I closed it as I passed. Oh, I can just walk to the right on here. Okay. So that's how you get in and out of those places. Any more memories from this girl that I can interact with? There is a door out the back that I was not aware of previously. So let's go out the back door. Okay, well, it's shaky and it's an emergency, so kick the fucking thing open. I don't care if it's locked. Look for a little thing. There's a latch. There's a lever. I can't go out the back door? Come on. Come on, man. Where the hell's the notebook you keep talking? Well, he only said it once, but he did say it. Oh, I really don't want to open her thing. It just seems mean. It just seems... Can I make save points in this game? Because, God... You know, if nothing happens important, I don't want that to be a thing that I did. Save game 1. No, being a dick. There you go. Being a dick, number 1. Save at this point. Thank you. And then, can I just escape back into the game world? I can, okay. Yeah, let's be a dick then. Aw. So I was just a dick and there was no purpose? I was just a dick and there's no purpose. Oh. And I can't really... Okay. Maybe there is a purpose. Maybe now that they're out, you know, we look around and we see that they went to a place and then they're in the shape of some words and then I know what I have to do. Oh. What a dick move then. I really want to, like, go... Freedom, says Jermason. That's how I'll look at it, I guess. I guess that's how I'll look at it. Yeah, there's nothing in this room, apparently. I mean, we still got the power grid. Could play with that, but everything's online, so why would I? Right? That puzzle's solved. Leave it be, Pawn. Shit. Shit, I don't know what's next. This was just a microscope, looking at some leaves and stuff. And I don't seem to be able to, like, spin the microscope to get it to a different lens. So, yeah, nothing interesting there. Nothing useful there. Although, last time I looked at this book, I didn't have the necklace, right? No, there's no memories associated with that. Stare at you. Any memories associated with you? No. I don't know where to go next or what to do next. The notebook eludes me to this day. I don't know where the book is that Atrus said, read that and you'll be able to fix it. And maybe it's not really what we're supposed to be doing because, you know, my goals have changed here. I mean, it'd be lovely to communicate with Atrus and let him know shit went down, yo. That would probably be a good thing. But, finding the dead girl would be a good thing, too. Huzzah, freedom for the bugs. Yeah, I feel like a dick because of that. Did the bugs go and do something? I don't think they did. I feel like a dick for doing that. I don't think I needed to do that. I hope I didn't need to do that. I'm reloading. I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be a dick. Yeah, load it. Would you like to save your... No, don't save. Just load back to where I was before. I'm going to leave her experiment in place. I mean, the girl may be dead. This is the last experiment that she ever did. Before she died. Is this Fable, says Bearsuit Lane? It's... Choose your path. Absolutely. Myst 4 Revelation. What are you doing to me? There's... So we know that there's a back door out of Atrus's, like, office there. Is there an angle at which I can see where that goes, or... I don't know. There's only two things that I can think to do of at this point, and that is, one, go back up here and continue looking for the thing that I couldn't find in there before, and then two, go back to the fireplace and see if I can't make some sense of that puzzle in order to get through to the next zone. What happened to the girl? She dead, right? How? Who? When? Well, the world shook a little bit. She probably escaped. It looked like someone was trying to grab her boobs and you know, she didn't really have any, and that's why they missed, and she escaped through the fireplace. So I want to be able to follow her, but I have no idea how, and I don't understand this whole puzzle thing. Or maybe I just need to start playing with these, because I don't... Where the fuck's the notebook? I'm going to take one more look around for... No, alright, interact with this. What do they show me? Just move this stuff around to the various spots. What do you do? Oh! Well, here we go then. So, we've got differently shaped crystals, so let's start with butt plug. Butt plug. Alright, we took a picture of the girl's thing. Don't take that out of context. We took a picture of what the girl had... Can I grab you and, like... Just... Yes, I can. Thank God. So... Red is, the two-headed, so red is the dolphin, and then yellow is the Burger King hat. Red is the dolphin, and yellow is the Burger King hat. So red... Yellow, well, yellow's the burger. Okay, so red is dolphin. That's the dolphin. But what do? Does that, like, load you up? Yes, it does. Okay, yellow is a Burger King hat. Alright, I'm figuring it out. Yellow, there you go, but no, you need to be a Burger King hat. Where you at? Burger King hat. Is that it? I think that might be the Burger King hat. Yep. I know the shape of the next one, but I forget the color. Was it that? I think it was that. It was a crab claw. Well, it would be green then. Well, the green would be the next one. So green for that. Yeah. And then the next two, I don't know. I'm going to have to... Oh, hello. Hello. We've got a memory here.
Don't you see, Catherine? The new design means we won't have to go to Rhyme anymore. We'll be able to view our son's ages from right here.
Our daughter's gonna hate that. She loves her brothers. I know they're murdering savage bastards, but, you know, she doesn't know about that. Let's try and keep it from her. Atrus. And that's why they're having marital problems. So blue is bunny ears, and then green is butt plug. Blue, bunny ears, green, butt plug. Gotcha. Blue... There's the bunny ears. And then the next one... butt plug? Is that the right color, though? Before I fuck this up and it like, no, don't, fucking, that's what I didn't want to do. I clicked right instead of, I right-clicked, and now I gotta do them all again. What was the last one? Fuck me. It's just, it moves so quickly. Green, it's green, though. Last one's green. Red, yellow, purple, blue, green. I'm just gonna write it down. This system isn't working for me. Red, yellow, purple, blue. This is how you're supposed to play Myst games, okay? This little fucking camera thing. I mean, it helps, because now I can do this where I am. Red is the dolphin, and then you're the Burger King hat. And then this one's the crab claw, and then that one's bunny ears. And just draw a little bunny there, and he's chewing on a carrot, and then the green is the butt plug. I was so close to doing it. Butt plug. There you go. And then I fucked it up. Puzzle Madness. Myst. I love that series. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Red is it's the things. It's like the first one or something, right? It's this. Dolphin. Red dolphin. Scream, you had a wrong color. I did, didn't I? So yellow, I thought I did. Yellow. Will you go to yellow, please? Go to yellow. For Christ's sake, stick... Okay, so then it'll change color on me. Yellow was the Burger King hat. Purple. Purple. Unless that's purple. No, that's dark blue. Purple is the crab claw. No, grab the fucking thing. No, grab the fucking thing. Grab it! Oh, Jesus Christ. Crab claw? Crab claw. And then you. So it generates, I thought it was unlocking because I was getting them right, but no, it generates them. But now I don't know if blue is dark blue or light blue. I'm gonna go to dark blue, and then I'm gonna check again. Thank God they put this system in here that I just, said, well, this doesn't work. That's a dark blue, unless she had the wrong crayon. So the dark blue is the bunny ears. Gimme. Bunny ears. And then green butt plug is what we're going for. Green butt plug? Oh, that's what she's got in her, in her bedroom. Maybe that's Mom's, actually. Green butt plug. Right? That's the one? Certainly looks like it to me. Okay. Now, press a button. You son of a bitch. What do you want? Red, yellow, purple, blue, green. And yeah, dolphin. Burger King hat. Crab claw. Bunny ears. Butt plug. Everybody's seeing what I'm seeing, right? We're all in agreement. I've described them adequately. Yeah? A little bit more of a space on that. What's the problem? The butt plug could have been the other butt plug. There were two butt plug looking things, but that kind of... See, that's the other, but no. It's this one. It's that one, right? It's gotta be that one. Shit. What have I done? Is there another... dolphin? What did I do wrong? Purple is the claw. Crab claw. I got them right. I totally have them right. Don't I? Everybody, are we in agreement there? Red, yellow, purple, blue, green. And then it's the ones that are tight together, which is this one. Right? The two that are very tight together, followed by the hat, but in yellow, followed by the crab claw, but in purple, followed by the dark blue bunny ears. Maybe her blue is the wrong blue. I feel the green one is wrong, possibly. Yeah, I know, like, neither of these really look like exactly, but I mean, that looks way closer to what she drew than that does. I'll tell you what, I'll put this green one in here. It's at least more like fractal, I suppose. It's more, hard ridges, but it's not the right shape. I would not put that in my butt. Yeah, see? That's a bad to put in your butt. What I can do is I can switch the blues out and see if that's a thing. So I'm putting the proper butt plug back in there. And I'll go to the blue, and I'll go for the light blue instead of the dark blue. Although what she colored certainly looked like a dark blue. More of a bad post than butt plug. Oh, a bedpost. Well, it depends on how much experience you've got in the butt plug. Alright, so there's... is that, and hit the button. I really think that it was right, though. I think it was right in the first place. Maybe there's something else I have to do. Write her a letter and tell her to take better notes. Maybe that's what I should do. Who hates this? Who thinks I'm wrong? Look closely. And then look closely. Red, yellow, purple, blue, green. See, and it's and then swear to God, that's exactly what I've got going on. Maybe the order is scrambled? Well, at least we're all in agreement that, at least as far as we know so far, it seems like we're all in agreement that, like, it's correct, right? If I walk away from this, it resets. So that's why I just don't... You know, maybe there's something else. He said that the antenna has to be up for it to work. That's probably the thing, isn't it? So I've got the right code. The antenna has to be up for it to work. What's an antenna and how do I raise it? You? Can I zoom in on you? No? Antenna. Well, that's that. Or the U. I'm just looking around to see if there's, you know, something that could help me with what's an antenna. Here's my security cameras. Zoom in on them. And we've got a memory from the security cameras.
I will not risk having our home broken into again.
But cameras, my love? I'll feel so scrutinized.
I'll only place them in the most likely entry points. You'll forget they're even there. I promise.
I totally won't put them in the bedroom. Because there is one in the bedroom. And none of this can I interact with at all. These are just security cameras, and they felt the need to really sell that with a little bit of audio. As though you couldn't put it together yourself. Yeah, I can't find anything that I can interact with here at all. So that's just story time. The map. No. Oh, wait. Why did you snap out of... Ah! Aha! Aha, you son of a bitch game. So, this controls the antenna. So the telescope and the antenna are linked. Gotcha. But how do I know where to point the antenna now? Is the thing. Like, can I pull up another page? No? No? Good. Well, we found another piece of the puzzle. So point the telescope and that points the antenna is the idea. But I don't know where to point it. I don't feel as though I've had any information about that either. And I think it's got to be in that notebook that he was talking about, but for God's sake, I've been looking for the notebook since the beginning of the goddamn game. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know where I'm supposed to point it. And I don't want to sit down there. I want to look around for the notebook. I swear he was like standing over here and he said, the notebook and just over there and do the thing. Let me just come back up here because that's the handle that activated you, that opened that, and yeah. I swear he like pointed, you know, my notebook. The notes are over there. But I swear, you know, we've looked. We'll look again. And we'll look at this. What do you do? Nothing. As of yet. Not a damn thing. Can tap on the glass. You seem to just not be powered at all right now. Is there a wiring kind of a thing? And then it's power from over there. Oh, so maybe I have to get that working, and then this will do, because the power is definitely coming through this. I guess we're going to call this a magic transformer there. So once that's going, unless can I pull wires out? No, I can't. I can't. Ice cream, triple nipple. Triple nipple? Is that a code? Is that something where you were giving me a tip? Triple nipple! And that's supposed to, like, help me, right? And then I know, but I don't, is the thing. Where the hell is this notebook? You'd think it would be right over here where he, like, sits and writes and stuff, but there ain't a goddamn thing to... This is where he does his scalpeling. Oh, whoa, wait. Okay. Okay. And then I can now, yeah, look at you. Anything special in here? Thing I can grab? You just wanted to do the... I can play a song, though. I've got enough notes. I'm not trying to play a song, I'm just clicking on things to see if I can, like, drag them or have some interaction or... Okay, well, that's teaching me to continue dragging things anyway, like this. Huh? Open. Okay, I can't drag that one open. Drawers? Oh. Alright. Pencils and shit. Pencils and paper. Right. Sure. What's that in the back? If I lift out the bottom of the thing, am I gonna find where you stash your drugs or what? Oh, look! I think that's a little, like, lever mechanism to keep the drawer shut. Or something. Right? And then it goes in there, and then something in the other? I don't know. It looks a little bit weird, but there's really nothing in there that's of interest. You? Okay. We can look in all the goddamn drawers. Oh, how fucking lovely this is, huh? Hey, people who aren't 12-year-old beta cucks, I'm back. Maybe should I go make some good old bitterballing. Oh, yeah, there we go. That, and then open this one. Can't open that one. Can I open another one? No, thank you for limiting the number of drawers that I can open, because, good God. Up here, maybe? Can I get into the liquor cabinet? I can't. Just gotta, like, watch the hand closely to see if there's anything you can grab onto. What about over here, huh? Can I get hold of... So if I walk back over here, now that I know I can grab on things, aha. Okay, this is, we're now going to read through a Shonen Jump. This is Naruto, Volume 1. Because it's got a swirl, and that's kind of a thing, isn't it? Okay. Oh, here we go. I am always surprised. He doesn't speak like that anymore. I am always surprised by how good it feels to return home after one of my journeys. In the dog heat summers off the cliff. No, shimmer. In the day, heat in the dog heat. In the day, heat shimmers off the cliffs, bathing me in unexpected warmth. At night, gentle breezes stir the lake, and I often hear Catherine singing to Yisha. The sound of their voices fills me with such joy, I find myself wondering why I ever left. Perhaps I am more aware of this tonight, having spent so much time alone in rhyme. The trip was unavoidable. It has been weeks since I viewed Cirrus and Akinar's prison ages, and I needed to be assured of their safety. The crystal viewer did not show much, so I began considering how I might improve it. I am now fairly certain I can achieve a tighter image if I redesign the mechanism itself. I have yet to tell Catherine of these plans. I do not wish to raise her hopes prematurely. After far too brief a visit with my family, I have returned to Rhyme to conduct preliminary tests. The frigid temperatures in this age are vital for the crystals to function, yet I find it increasingly difficult to work in the cold. Perhaps I can find a way to simulate extreme temperatures inside the viewer itself, so that I can install it in Tamana when ready. Lol twatter. So there's the cooling unit, and then there's the crystal selector, and the rhyme linking book, and the crystal containing holders. Is this what we were working on? Because it looks familiar. Perhaps that's the thing. It's a cooling unit up above. Tonight, I set aside experimentation for a few hours to watch the lights illuminate Rhyme's sky. Their beauty has not dimmed since first I saw them. I could not fully enjoy the show, however, for it put me in mind of Cirrus and Achenar, and the months we spent here constructing the towers. Don't you have a pen? I thought you just wrote everything into existence. Soon, what had been a happy memory for me was mired in regrets. I doubt I will ever know what caused my sons to become so greedy. I only know that when they looked at the ages described in my library, fantastic worlds one could travel to easily simply by touching a book's linking panel, they saw only dreams of wealth and power. They devised a plan, an evil plan. When my back was turned, they linked to my ages, plundered and destroyed them. I know Cirrus and Achenar must pay a price for these crimes, and I thought it was incineration, but apparently we did a rewrite. Yet, it brings me no joy to picture them stranded on the 2 uninhabited ages I wrote to protect my library from thieves. I only hope that my sons will someday reject their wicked yearnings and find it in their hearts to reform. So I guess what we're picking up here, what I'm getting, is that the trap books that we were familiar with actually link to ages. You're actually in a place, and that's not really following the previous, like, what you saw through the games and stuff. Oh, shit. I could have him read it, couldn't I? I could have him read it.
Them stranded on the 2 uninhabited ages I wrote to protect my library from thieves. I only hope that my sons will someday reject their wicked yearnings.
No, thanks. I'll handle it, Atrus. But that's what I'm picking up, is the idea that now we're sort of retrofitting the world building to say that, you know, the trap books actually linked to trapped ages. And so when he destroyed the books, he didn't kill his sons, sure. He just he made sure that there was no way out. And since then, he has relinked to his previously written worlds where they're trapped, and come up with a viewing situation instead of a linking, I don't know. After experimenting with several liquid gases, I have found a pressure variable that should allow the crystal viewer to function in Tamana. Tomorrow I link to Relishon to enlist help from the Guild of Machinists. Catherine was usually subdued when I showed her the new blueprints. She trusts that the viewer will work, but wishes we could visit our sons in person. I would like that as well, but until I am convinced of remorse, I cannot risk their escaping. I was fairly certain the evaporator coils would work, and indeed, I was able to achieve a blurry image of Spire within the new viewer's blank book. Unfortunately, a more powerful suppressor is needed to stabilize the image. Guildmaster Andritus suggested that I install several geodes inside the roof of the observatory, then use an antenna to focus them. This should amplify the clean frequency enough so that the crystal viewer can work. So here's where we are. Here's a thing. I guess the place we're focusing on, and then there's an antenna up there, and there's a thing over here, and then I don't know what that is, but it's a picture of a mechanical flower he drew. You know, sometimes you get distracted. Success! Not only was I able to view both oh, there's a different drawing entirely than what she drew. Fuck me. Not only was I able to view both Spire and Haven, but I also saw my laboratory on Rhyme quite clearly. The crystal code for Rhyme was difficult to remember, having not had much reason to use it previously. I must make a full list of codes, so on. Soon. But for now, that's the second time soon has looked like so on. But for now, I will keep Rhymes close at hand. Dramatian ice creaming giant donut. Is that what he was drawing? So we've got a different code here now, and this is for Rhyme, which is the laboratory. So that's where we are? Is this going to be like the linking books are going to be used not just as windows, but you have to know the codes to come and go? Well, we're going to have, I presume that's the Burger King hat for Red, and then, yeah, shit, this is going to be a completely different code. God, if only the game gave me some way of just sort of like taking a picture and stuff. Oh, okay. So we can deal with that later. I always knew my sons had great potential, but today I saw something that truly amazed me. Cirrus is harnessing electricity. At least, that is what I assume, for the viewer caught a brief glimpse of something I have never seen before in his age. It had to be a man-made construction. And, It looks like one of those little... It looks like something from Portal, is what I'm going to say. Based on his drawing there, that's what I'm seeing anyway. It looks different on the capture. It's actually easier to read on the capture as an image. Alright, so he made a thing. Great. Where are you going to give me a burst of interference destabilized the image before I could study the device properly, but its existence offers proof that at least one of my sons is making the most of his confinement, rather than wallowing in despair, or, possibly, Atrus, planning escape. The interference effect is curious. It has disrupted my viewing of ages on more than one occasion. Although I first assumed it to be a problem with the geodes, I now believe it to be subsonic in origin. Janeway trying to communicate on subspace frequency. I think the roof antenna is picking up wave fluctuations emitted by one or more ages. If this is true, I might be able to use the fluctuations to hear what is occurring in an age. I shall have to think on this carefully. It has been an exciting 2 weeks, so that's going to have that machine with, like, the wave things in it is going to come into play. It has been an exciting 2 weeks. Catherine, Yisha, and I have just returned from Lishan, where I spent most of my time in conversation with various guild masters. I am now convinced that we really need to put together a crew and you know, go into that cave in World of Warcraft. I think we can take him down now. I'm convinced that the shape and color of the crystals gives them individual resonance signatures. By combining the resonances of 5 crystals together, I can discover a global pattern of OE emissions, a sound signature, as it were, that is unique to the age being viewed. Guildmaster Andritus assisted me in drawing up plans for a filtration panel that will enable the antenna to hone in on whatever wave fluctuations I want. I truly will be able to listen in on an age. Tomorrow, I begin building the panel. I have decided to use Rhyme as its preset configuration, since that is the age which first enabled me to construct a crystal viewer. The panel is finished. I'm quick. I am too tired to test it tonight. Catherine tried to hide it, but the sounds we heard coming from Akinar's prison age nearly brought her to tears. Once again, I had to reassure her of his safety. My words eventually convinced her, but I know she longs for more substantive proof. I fear she may take matters into her own hands soon. I must confess, so this is presumably the other planet where Akinar is. So Sirius is doing well, electrically, and Akinar is playing on his mother's heartstrings. Now we know what the marital issues are that we found. It's the two of them trying to deal with. She wants to see her sons. You're lucky I didn't burn them, lady. I too long for more information than the viewer is currently providing. Tomorrow I shall link to Rhyme. I have an idea for an attachment, something akin to a moving eye that will allow me to change points of view while using the crystal viewer. If it works, I may finally be able to see if my sons have reformed. Okay. I presume we're on Rhyme, right? So he's writing this from somewhere else, and then, or is Rhyme a place? Another? I thought we were. I'm confused. So we've got an eyeball in double jointed eyeball. It's my eyeballs are double jointed, and then that. I think it straps one of them holsters around your leg, and then this is sort of a crotch beam. Is I think what's going on there, or is that 3 lenses and it's a microscopic? I don't fucking know. And that's the end of the book. Well, I got a code for the machine anyway. Alright, so apparently we can go to Rhyme. Which I thought was this place, but I am wrong. So, what we need to do is put those crystals in here first. And then that will allow me to tune that machine, and then we can go to Rhyme, or we can look at Rhyme, and then maybe I can use her code once the machine is tuned. I don't know how this is going to work exactly, but that's what we need to do. However, we need to do it after a live stream break. That's when we need to do it. We're going to take a 7-minute break. When we come back, we're going to make some forward progress in Myst 4 Revelation. I mean, we have been. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You know, this is definitely a different experience than any of the other games. Definitely, you know, different than Exile, which I was not a fan of. You know, this is a lot of storytelling. This is a lot of world building. This is characters. And that's the kind of thing that I like. You know, Riven was my favorite game, is my favorite game of all time. I think it's the best thing that anybody's ever made in games. And it's very much because of the detail of the world and the storytelling and how everything in that world comes together and makes sense and leads you down a certain road. Exile was just a slap together haphazard, hey, I think I can make a puzzle. Okay, Ubisoft, you do whatever you gotta do. Those are my opinions. But this is, you know, it's holding together. It's holding together. We've done 2 hours and we haven't even, like, left the first area yet. We haven't even linked out. But we will do very shortly. We've got to be coming to a link out. And that will all start about 7 minutes from now after this live stream break. Don't go anywhere. I am the Ronin Pawn. Not out. Still picking the song.
Please listen carefully.
That'll do.
Do you know the secrets of making friends? They are so simple and easy. That looks easy enough. And Joey is going to try it out.
Summer's here, but just for a while. The night arrives, now I can smile. Just a little bit, speak up a little bit. It's past my bedtime, the season to go. Just a little bit, put out a little bit. When the birds and the insects put on a show. Give up a little bit. As the heat goes up.
Find good things in people.
As the fire gets hot all around them,
Tell them the good things.
Summer's here to stay, but it's not too late.
Smile and talk to people. That's the first thing.
To feel the need to pollinate.
All day, things have been going better for Joe. He's still smiling and talking to people, finding good things about people and telling them about the good things. Going home isn't going to be lonely this time.
When the morning comes and no one's around, the sun struts in blinding, but without a sound. My closer, the cares go down. As the fire gets hot all around the town. Summer's here to start, but it's not too late to feel the need to pollinate.
Mother thinks that's a good idea.
It's the sign of the season to you know you never need a reason to it's the sign of the season to you know you never need a reason to go.
Hello, I am the Ronan Pawn, and welcome back to a twitch.tv/Ronan Pawn live stream on a twitch.tv/Ronan Pawns is with a green screen be all folding up on me and whatnot. Now you can just sort of see out in the living room a little bit. That ain't, it's the dining room really, but that ain't cool. You gotta give me just a second here. I'm not wearing pants, so let's just, I need to put some underwear on, or I just do this. It's fine. It's all fine like summer wine. Ain't no problems whatsoever. Everybody's seen my junk before too many times. I know it. You know it. We all done know it. Alright, I put some pants on and I fixed that side of the green screen. I haven't fixed this side of the green screen. Welcome back to Myst for Revelation. That side of the green screen is just a bitch. You're a bitch. Every time. It's you, and it's that corner, and it's that little overlap, and somehow there's not enough light here. 4 goddamn lights glaring in my eyes while I'm trying to play Myst for Revelation. Myst. I was gonna do a thing there. It was gonna be, well timed and just professional and whatnot. I was gonna do, and then will you just go to the goddamn game already? Well, it's, Myst for Revelations. It's gonna be weird for a second. Hang on, it's just gotta figure it out. Thank you, Zorglob, for the midstream break cheered. Also, thank you, Kevin MacLeod, for contributing music to the... He's not involved. He doesn't want to be involved. I keep calling, and just, he doesn't want any of the dick pics that I sent him. I don't know. Welcome back to Revelations. We're about to go someplace and do something, apparently. What are you guys doing? God, I'm equally, low energy and jittery because I drank too much coffee. I mean, I didn't, well, it's just maybe I brewed it a little bit stronger than usual. I brew it very, very, like tea is how I usually brew it. Alright, so we've got a code for the world's, I don't understand, rhyme? Are we on Rhyme, or I don't know. He said it's like the configuration thing, and it wouldn't take my other code yet, so let's try putting in this new code that we've got for this machine and see what happens. And step 1 of that is going to be, you know, looking at the code and probably writing it down, because I certainly can't hold anything in mind for more than 6 seconds. So red, and then it's going to be cyan. We're going to cyan. And then it's going to be a yellow, and then it's going to be a green, and then it's going to be a hard blue. And we're going to start out with what I presume is the Burger King hat, followed by, is that the bunny ears? I think it's the bunny ears, so bunny ears. They both drew them differently. Oh, and then 2 penises. Two penises, so just, yep. A couple of penises, just draw a little, and then it will help you remember if you put little testicles down there. That'll just remind you. There we go. Should they be bigger? Move on. And the blue one, you also look like you're slightly more, like, at the base, kind of a larger kind of a penis, kind of a thing. They're crystal spawn. Yeah, sure they are. That's what Atrus tells his wife, too. Which is why they're having, you know, marriage fidelity issues. I've drawn them. I don't remember seeing these crystals exactly, but I have drawn them. Back me back out of here, back me back out of here. So red. We start with red. Grab the thing, and then what's red? Red is the Burger King hat, right? It's like that one. Is it? Yeah, we're gonna go with Burger King hat red first. Amazing that he can just magically, like, generate these things. And then cyan is the next color. Of course, they had to have a cyan in it. That's the name of the studio. So cyan with the bunny ears. Bunny ears are... No, that's crab claw. God damn it. Just grabbing this thing is... Where? Where do you want me to touch it? Tell me where. You know, I don't want to be left in the dark about where you want it touched. Bunny ears are over here. So cyan for the bunny ears, and then 2 penises starting in the yellow. And then we got kind of 2 penises, don't we? Like right at the beginning there's a skinny penis, and then there's a bigger penis. So I think the big penis is the last one, and then this one, you know, it's more length than girth is sort of the thing. So we'll start with a yellow dick. No, don't tap it. Yellow dick there, and then we want a green dick for the next one. So... there you go. And then the blue one is the big, you know, it's the monster. They could be exactly the opposite. It's also in the color blue, a deep blue, though. There we go. Could be that I've done that exactly the opposite way of that it's intended. Do you think the dicks need to be switched? Do you think these are the... and then... alright, well, I guess I'll try that now. I can't get this goddamn thing to do anything, really. Yellow, that kind of a penis instead. And then give me a green one, and that kind of a penis instead. And then the last one is the dark blue penis. The dark blue penis is... not the butt plug, but that. We'll try those. Okay, and... God damn it. Atrus, I'll tell you where to touch, says Bearsuit Lane. And then 2 interesting pictures in chat. Damn it, Atrus. What do you want from me, bro? Go back here and look at these images again, now that we've seen what we have to work with. Yeah, I got the red one correct. The blue one, I think it's the bunny ears. Doesn't it look like the bunny ears to you? And then yellow and the green, they're very faceted at the tip. Cyan, yellow, green, blue. Red, cyan, yellow, green, blue. What am I doing wrong? Somebody just tell me. I swear to God that's what we had the first time. Maybe you're not the bunny ears. It feels like it's possible that they're not the bunny ears. Because there's another one that splits off in 2 directions. Maybe you instead, and you would be in the cyan. Cyan, sharper than bunny ears. Yeah, that seems a little bit righter. If I hit the button now... I didn't think it was going to work.
Hope you're getting this. Barely receiving you. Listen, there's a terrible horrible electromagnetic storm here. I can't leave Rhyme until it's over. But I know what you can do. Go to the desk in my bedroom. Below the top drawer, you'll see a symbol. Press on it to open 2 compartments. The commentaries I wrote on Haven and Spire are inside. Oh, and tell Isha not to forget her homework.
Yisha may be dead. Hello? Come in? Tango Niner? Bravo. Echo. No. Nothing? Alright, well, you all saw it. Technically, I told him about his possibly dead daughter. So, Rhyme is definitely another place, and he's on it, and we're not. And he just told me to do a thing, and I hope you guys were paying attention, because, the words, they just kind of bounced off my head, I'll be honest with you. It happens a lot. Sadly, a lot. So, we'll go back down to... So, in his bedroom, above a dresser, there's a symbol, and then something, and 2 books will be in there. Oh, but more reading, yay. Fastest way to his bedroom. He said his bedroom, right? Not his office? And that would be all the way down. To go the desk, Sister Mason? But he said bedroom, right? He did say bedroom. Not office, and not in the observatory. But, and then there's a symbol above the, like, thing. Too distracted by the crystal dildos, says Crystal Lane. See? It's good. You know, I feel like we're all on the same page then. None of us have the ability to pay attention or hold a couple of sentences in our heads. So that's, you know, now I know why you guys like me. He's just like me. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on at any point in life. And yet, it just seems to work itself out, doesn't it? His bedroom is here. Okay? He said that there's like a symbol. I love that you animated that. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. But as many times as I gotta come and go, I could get the several seconds back. I would be totally... So there's a symbol above like the nightstand? Isn't that what he said? Like, is that gonna be over here? There's a... Just tappy. What's that? What's that? No. Didn't he say... Shit. Maybe over that? That's, was it over his desk? Did he mean this? And there's a symbol, and then there's... symbol. Over the symbol, there's a drawer. And you'll find my somethings on something. Okay. There, so I knew. I was paying attention. I got it all. Shit. Fireplace. Enter inside. Turn both lamps on. Okay. So lamp 2, lamp 3. Do I have to turn them on? No. Turn one of the lamps off to reset the code readout after having achieved correct code combination. Okay. And the correct code combination. Jesus. So we'll take a picture. Although I really need to write this down. And it's drawn very small, isn't it? So the different lamps, you know, fire their light in different... I don't fucking understand. So I'm just going to draw the grid. I'm going to draw the grid out, because otherwise we'll be bouncing back and forth between the grid over and over. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 spaces on the grid? It might just be 6. We'll see when we get in there. Well, maybe I should then not do this way. I split you in half, and then I just, wait, like the 2, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then let's go in there, and then I'll do the drawing of the thing that clearly needs to happen into the fireplace, and we can chase his daughter down. So turn both of the lamps on. That's... Maybe I have to close this first. And then we've got this, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It did not look like there were 8 of anything. Can I now, with the lamps? I have to turn the lamps on, like, in the room or something? And then they'll do a thing? And then lasers? He said lasers and lamps. These are clearly where the light gets projected out of. But maybe I have to put the code in first. That doesn't make sense, does it? Based on what was... Look at the thing again, Pawn. What was it? Something about a button in a drawer. Batman, said Jermaine. So, Enter inside. So both the lamps that look like that, probably outside of the room, and they're connected to the 2 lasers. Okay, so outside the room, we'll turn the laser on. First, laser 1, and then laser 2 goes to the other side. Lamp 1, laser 1, lamp 2, laser 2. Oh, okay. So outside of this thing, let me back out. And there's 2 lamps somewhere in the room. This one and that one, maybe? Okay. So there's one. Oh, and look back there. Okay, now turn it back off. Yep. Okay. See, and they even did that, like, where it's reversed, and it's drawn in the thing that they're connected to the reverse side, so that while you're turning them on, you can see that it's actually doing a thing. Ah, smart, right? And then you come out, and there is a wire that comes down and goes over there. Nifty, and then that one comes on. Alright, 2 lasers are now active. Step into the fireplace. Hi. How you doing? Shut the door. Are you effing... Okay, so if I just hit all of them then. Oh, I need them to... Okay, I understand now. That I need to get them all... Fuck me. So it's one of these sorts of things. So that one works, and that one works. That one will get a lot of it. This one will get a lot of it. And that will get a lot of it. And then it's... Oh, shit. Okay. Does anybody know how to do these? I need to know how to do these. So... I hit one like that, and then... Back there. In order to get that... Alright, it'll just take me an hour, don't worry. I got it. Yeah. And then if I... How would I get you? And then turn you back off. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, so that turns you off. Okay, so we're fucked because I can't do these things. I could just click in a lot of places randomly. Ice cream, use the picture for reference. There were 4 beams from each side. Yeah, there were in the drawing, but I think that this is... I don't know that that's what we... Maybe that is what we need. I don't think that that's what we need to do. I think he was just drawing that there will be beams there. Let's have a look at it again. Go like that. Yeah, he did the 4 beams, but he also drew the thing. It doesn't even have the right... Now, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It kind of does. It's so sloppy and shit, I have to assume that that's not actually what I need to light. I think the point here is that I have to get all of these lit. Don't you? Don't you think so? Oh god, I'm touching things again. Just keep touching it until things happen, you know? That, and just around it, and then, yeah, then, shit, and then, yeah, bah. Yeah, I can just turn it all off again. That'd be a success, right? So, actually, there's a number of points in here. Here's how we'll attack this. There's a number of points in here that don't really need, you know, help. They will work fine. This is going to be my big problem there, is getting, like, that center one on, and then if I can work that out in such a way as to be able to get, you know, the rest of these active. See, that'll get those 4. But this little block right here is probably going to be the most pissy of them. If I do that, and then do that, and then do that, and then I need these 3 to get lit. I mean, we should all really get lit. See, that's going to be the one right there in the middle. It's going to be the most challenging of them. Like, that will light all of those, that will light those, and fuck that up, but, you know... What are you going to do with your life, really? At a certain point, you just got to give up. You know, hang up the towel. How do I get rid of those? If you hit that one, and then do that, then you got that one in the middle. But there's your problem. It's going to be that one right there in the middle. He said if I turned one of the lights off, then it would reset it. But I really don't want to have to step out and start again. So... and you, and I get it to the one and the place and the stuff. I just don't have a mind for this today. It's, funny, some days you do have a mind for this, and, like, there was another puzzle that we had that was similar to this once upon a time in, I don't know if it was a Myst game, but in some kind of a game. I remember it, and it was just like, oh, yeah, I got that. Today is not the day for that for me and my mind. I'm just sort of clicking to just let my mind acclimate to the idea that you have to do this. And it's going to be easy. Which I mean, insanely difficult. Yeah. To get you two lit, that's kind of an issue for me. Now I've got you guys, like, alternating, which isn't going to help me. If I do like that, and then, yeah, you're going to alternate, and then you're going to alternate, which is a problem. It's like I need to... It's like pushing the bubbles out of something, you know? You get the bubbles out of a thing. So that would do that for me, and then... You're now alternating too. We have to step outside and reset the system. Get good. Is Bear Suit Lane? Get fire. Fire might help. Wow. Okay. No, I can do it. It's just gonna be, not before the next live stream break. I'm gonna be here for the next half hour as I try and figure this out. It looks like a lot, but it just looks like a lot, It's intimidating. It's meant to be intimidating. Right? Maybe. I don't want to touch anything. There's a whole bunch of them that you can hit, and they're just going to, like, fire up in crosses. You can get that. You can get that. If I went there, though, and let's see. So if you went there and there, then you got those bottom two that need to be hit. Whereas if you go here and here, that gets those. And then you grab that guy. And then it's like this, and it's going to be these middle bits are going to be the tricky one. From here moving in as well, you get that, and you get that. And then it's that pattern right there. And how do I beat that pattern is the thing. If I do that, and then that. That was way easier than I thought. Way easier than I thought. Lit, get lit. I did it. I got lit. Wow. I didn't think that was actually going to work when I was hitting the buttons. But that's what you gotta do. When you're me, you just gotta click around for a bit, let your mind get accustomed with it, and then you just, like, trust your mind. Or don't trust it, but just keep clicking, and it'll sort itself out. So, this probably isn't supposed to look like this. I'm gonna get... Oh, wait, I can look at this? Is there gonna be a memory? There's a memory associated. Remember, the little girl ran through here.
We've almost finished the linking chamber. There's just the security seal to install. But we will see our sons again soon, I promise you.
Okay. He got some of that I'm Atrus back in his voice there, too, for that scene. Yeah, so pretty sure that the giant, bank vault door is not supposed to have been blown off. So, yeah, pretty sure her brothers have been visiting the little girl. Okay? And here, what's the lever? I saw a lever. Where is it? You're there? Okay. Just looking behind me, I'm kind of waiting for one of the sons to, like, come over there and just come over the hill and smack me in the back of the head. So, let me just do that again so I can better understand what this system is set up to do. Basically, you can release whoever's in that chamber onto one side or the other, I suppose? Oh, they open. The books only open when you're sealed inside. That's the idea there. So if somebody comes through the books, they're trapped in there, all they can do is go home. If someone goes through the books, they're trapped in there and all they can do is live there forever. I'm still not, but I see that there's a thing going on, so that's there. Climb aboard the eyeballs, says Jermasian. Is this transport? There's Shoot Lane. I think it's transport to some linking book areas. Ice cream. It is a transporter, Sister Mason. Oh, are we gonna find Scotty like stuck in a beam somewhere here? So what's on this side? Is that just looking through? Oh, this is that cave that we saw. That I was like, oh, there's something in that cave. We're on the other side of the cave, and there is Yisha's room. Well, that's a good idea, Atrus. Have the prisoners, you know, when they come through, they can just stare into your daughter's bedroom. That's, He's a smart fella, I'll tell you what. So, do that. Door closes up on me. Rotates. And now you're allowed to go to one of these two worlds. So that one looks dark and spooky. Let's go to the bright, shiny, happy place, shall we? Ooh. Nice. In fact, noise. Really? Okay. Wow, did you invent these places to like torture them? You know, it'd be like, remember this? Remember this place that you totally screwed over? My sons. Remember the ships? Or maybe they just reused the old ship models. Ah! Hey, there's that, you know, stop. Oh, Jesus Christ. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is not how you want that to be, is it? So this is a jail cell doors to keep, you know, a person like a visitor could come here and sit and they could chat, and seems to be less in one piece than it used to be. Huh? So the glass, the broken shards of shit. Oh. I'll say this about Myst 4 Revelations. It leaves no room for someone to have to sort of figure out how the story was meant to be told, does it? Like, you get here and you're like, okay, somebody broke out of here, and then it's like, just in case you're stupid, just in case you don't want to read, we'll read it to you, just in case you can't put two and two together there. And another memory. What am I even looking at here? Oh, this is like the trading thing, right? This is how you would trade with the prisoner. You'd put something in there, and then you'd slot it through the other side. Yeah. Okay. So maybe it's the little girl. The little girl is the one who broke them out. She's got C4 and she knows how to use it. Right? Yeah. That would have been the little thing. Yeah, you scoop it through from one side to the other, you pull on this, and then you can take a poo. Take a oh, you gotta push it up to take a poo. Oh, okay. So that's like ringing the doorbell. Yeah, because that makes sense. Like, how are you gonna get them to show up and stuff for the visiting? And now everyone knows I'm here, and I feel kind of afraid. Can I break one of these off and use it as a spear? It's smart. And this is just an end table. Oh no, it's the return book. So we could go home. Yeah, we could go back to whatever that world is that we've been coming from. But I don't need to. I don't want to. I'm good. And then, you know, just sit here in the dingy. Right. Okay, step out, Pawn. So on this side of things, another little place to sit, visit, sure. Is it? Oh wait. Yeah. Now I'm hearing electrical shit going on. Why am I hearing electrical shit going on? But just from there. Really? Weird. Weird. Okay, stepping out and into the world, and then getting hit over the head, clocked by Cirrus or Akanar or somebody. Oh, 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 little crab. Little crab. There's crabs here. Flocked by birds when I got to Atrus's world, now flocked by crabs. Oh, hey. What have we here? Rope? Rope made from, you know, local flora. Yeah, it's twine, is what it is. So, what is the purpose of this twine? It looks like a canoe or something used to be here. Maybe you hung a boat? Maybe this is where you built the boat and then you dropped it in, or... Huh. Huh. Yeah, it's lowering, right? It lowered a vessel? Or maybe this was what caused, you know, this was the source of the explosion. So this was lowering the TNT down so that you could get it over here after you'd prepped it or something. I don't know. I don't know. Where am I going? Where can I go? What's the deal? Well, he's pointing over there, so look out. Crabs. I got the crabs again. I touched him, and he put his hands up, like, leave me alone. Ooh, there's a shiny. Crystal dildo. And a memory. This is Cirrus and Akanar fighting? So they managed to get access to each other's worlds? Okay. Crystal dildo. Can I take the crystal dildo? I've got an idea of what I could do with it later. Don't ask. Okay. So Cirrus and Akanar had a knockdown, drag out kind of a here. Show me a place where I can go. Point my finger at it if I can get there. Yeah, well, I've been there, though, is the thing. Okay. Crab and a... Can I crawl under you? No? Anything? Anything? Nothing? Anything? Waterworld. Looks like Plastic Beach. They had a bit of a tiff. They definitely... some kind of... There was a tiffing that went on. Yeah, I don't understand how they... Was this where he lived? Was this it? You just lived here, huh? Oh, the crab has come back. Oh, right there, you idiot. There's stairs. Animated stairs. Kind of grainy animated stairs. Blurry. You needed to put more light in this cave, was the thing. You're getting too much grain. You turn your ISO up. Sure. Okay, so a monster destroyed the ship. Yeah, that's how it went down. I'm just going to take a picture of that, because it's stupid. Alright. I can only take 12,999 more pictures. That's what that means exactly, Pawn. But, so there's the ship. Oh, and a ladder going down. Let's head toward the ship, then. Rope ladder. Okay, that's where I come from. And there's the ship. And there's somebody taking a poop from above me. I'm gonna presume that was a bird. Oh! Oh! So they're diving for the fish. Okay. Fish that swim in a lake of urine. Awesome. That's where I'd put my sons if they were naughty. You know, trapped on a world that floats on piss. Trapped at Piss World is what I'd call it. Just looking all around to see sort of the landscape, the terrain. That's a carving, right? Oh, and the monster. And the monster that's depicted. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna guess that this was Akanar's planet, because this sort of seems like his way of dealing with things. Ooh, what's that say? Well, it doesn't say anything, but we got a memory about it.
Intelligence. Premeditation. Stealth.
Okay. So he was listing the qualities of this thing. Yeah? Is that how we all took that? I thought for a second he was talking about Atrus, about his father. But, it was more a, you know, I'm going hunting for this guy. If I'm going to take him down, then I need to bear in mind that he has all of these qualities. Or maybe he was thinking about someone who he needed to kind of be in order to get this done. Maybe this was Cirrus, and he was thinking about his brother, and how his brother would handle this kind of a thing. I don't understand exactly, but I like it. I like the tone of it. Ponzilla, what was he doing to that space horse? Esther Macy. Freaking googly looking thing in chat. Okay, so there was the killing of this thing that needed to be done, and it just provided meat for ages, I suppose. I'm gonna walk back up, I'm gonna head more toward the ship. I'm guessing this is where... Hey, hey, stay away from my feet. Stay away from... Oh, God, there's... Oh. Okay. I tap you? Yeah, fuck you. Alright. Alright, you guys keep doing you, Bay. I'm just gonna go on toward the ship. I remember precisely none of this. And I know I got deeper into the game than, you know... I think I got stuck on the other world, but God, I remember none of this. Dive. Yeah. Okay. So... What's this? Oh, I can move it. Why would I move it? Is it... Is it blocking, like, is that... That's as far as I can move it. Oh, and then these things? What the hell am I doing with my life right now? You know, bowls. Bowls are great. Oh, is this like a little game or something? Something to keep yourself occupied? I don't think this is a puzzle. I'm gonna move you back there, and I'm gonna, like, just touch it. Just touchle it? No? Okay, I don't know what you're doing with me right now, game. But, you know, whatever. I'll keep my balls over there from now on. Seems like a good idea. Moving on. Moving on. Oh, this is an elevator. Okay. Okay, so now that that's up, I should be able to... Okay, so it's a... You load it up with a counterweight, right? And then it snaps into place, and then what I need is for... There's gotta be something... Like maybe a little box full of shit. Can I drag you somewhere else? I put you down there. I don't understand what the purpose of that is. Another sort of counterweight kind of a thing? See, my thought is that, like... You have to switch it in now that we're loaded for that, and then when I release this, once we've got, like, a connection from above... Alright, let's just carry on for now. Or find out that we can't carry on because there's no entrance to there. Right, we could do that too. So yeah, what's the fucking puzzle here? Dude. Okay, if I'm not standing there, then it will just reset itself. So yeah, what the hell is with that? Loving an elevator, says Dramatian. So, yeah, go ahead and twist it up. Twist it up. So there's that. And now we're preloaded. Can I grab the balls on their own? Once the balls are in there, the balls are in there. I have no idea why the balls are important. Anybody get that? Anybody? Something? There's some rope over there. I see how this works, I just don't see how I engage, like, the pulley on this side, is my problem. Do you have to put weight in the counterweight box? I've loaded up with all 4 of the balls, but I mean, there's gotta be something, like, communicated. If they want a certain number of balls, there would have to be a reason for the certain number of balls. Like, my thought is that this needs to be dragged over and it needs to hold something in place or something. Don't get it. Maybe these balls are, like, ridiculously heavy. Get you guys out. The way they were set up before was that the balls were over there. So if I put one up there, another one up there. I have no idea why I would be doing any of the things that I'm doing right now, you know? So, rope all the way up to there, and then it comes down here, or on both sides. I see a line coming down to there, and yeah, it will be on both sides then. You got 2 pulleys. I'm just not seeing how I get the, like, thing to stick in or something. The box at the other end of the cable. Can I go over? I can go over there. Okay. Ah, and there's more balls over here. Yep, that's it, Dramatian. I didn't realize that I could walk over here. I saw those stairs and you know, said, oh, maybe I can go over there. And then I went, oh, no, I can't. For whatever reason, I just drew that conclusion. So if I load you up with 4 balls... Okay, well, you're loaded up. Like, there's already 3 in there that I can see anyway. And we got 4 on the other end. I don't know, let's put all the balls in there. Really don't know. So now it's fully weighted. And then is the problem going to be... Oh, maybe it goes down and not... No, that doesn't make any sense. And then you guys, I don't know. I'll put them all in there. I mean, making them even, the problem in my head is that I keep trying to think of how would this work? You know? How would this work? Let's step in there and see now that we've got extra weight. Can I even get it up? It's too heavy. It's too heavy for me. Okay. So I have to find, like, maximum weight that I can do it at? And how would that make a goddamn bit of difference? It's a weight puzzle. Yeah, but I'm not looking at it as a weight puzzle. You know, these games, I have more respect for them than that. I mean, I learned not to have more respect for them than that in Exile, but I'm hoping Revelations isn't just a, you know... Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's the mental aspect to this? I see 3 balls in there already, but it looks like there's 4 balls. Like, I don't know what my weight is if we're trying to do a balancing thing, and at this point the only concept that I have is that it's a friction-based system that requires a certain amount of weight in order to grab, and that just seems stupid. Step back in there. Can I... I can lift it at that point. It's a friction-based... That's stupid. Does anyone see, like, a logic to that? For why the system would work when there's 4 in it but not the other? Like, yeah, you need more weight to draw me up, but how would it actually engage based on how much weight it is? Except to say, yeah, it's a friction-based system that, like, that's so... It's such a stretch, you know? It's such a stretch. It just seems like a, you know, play with these balls for a minute. I mean, there's 4 balls on the other side. I didn't put any of the balls on the thing. So I guess it's just like a showing you this is how many you need in the smaller one, and now put them over there. And again, why in world, why would he have that there? Jermaine saying a puzzle to be a puzzle. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing too. And that's disappointing. That's disappointing. That's the first thing that I've been in here and been like, but there's no... It's not even a puzzle, really. That's just a... Figure it out. It's just a, you know, brute force this, and here's a key indicator. Where am I now and what's going on? Can I go up higher? No, this is as high as you can go. Doesn't seem to be a way across to the rest of the ship. Whoa. Hang on there. Maybe there's more to this puzzle that will make it a puzzle. Can I... Yeah, no. I can go down by probably pulling that, presumably. Oh, look, there's a slot in there. Oh, no, that's just the shadow. That's just the shadow. Yeah, so now I'm up here. Yay. To what end? Is there something I can see that I couldn't see before? Did he make all of this just so that he could, like, fight that thing? I don't see a way across. We're suspended by a whole bunch of ropeses. So this is going to lower some steps that will let me get across there if I can figure out how to do that. That's my new theory. To be a pirate. It's a puzzle to be a pirate. To be a pirate. Going up for a... This seems like a ladder bridge that we need to lower and then go back down and cross, because it doesn't look like there's much over there to get to anyway. There is this, and then there's that. Or maybe I can lift something up to finish the ladder up here. I figured out how to get up here. Anyway. I see nothing to interact with here. Nothing at all. What is that? And it's so busy, visually busy, it's just hard to see. Is that like a little... Yeah, it's like a little hoist, isn't it? And I don't know if it's just there because why not? Or if it actually does a thing. Can I put more weight? Oh! You bring the weighted balls up with you, and then you load the weighted balls on there, and then they carry you up further, or they pull that up. There's the puzzle of it. Still don't, yeah, it does nothing. I get, okay, I get what we need to do now. but the whole, there need to be 4 balls in there, but not 8, you know, thing, or 5 and not 8, that's just a kind of trial and error thing, I guess. Well, now that we know we can get up there, maybe the weight of these balls won't let me get up now, huh? Yeah, okay, so there are now the weight of 4 balls here. Oh wait, no, I'd have to load it back up, wouldn't I? I'd have to prime the system. That's how it works. So spin it first, spin. There you go. Yeah, do it though. There you go. You just got to get the animation started. Now, are these balls just that heavy? They should be, actually. It shouldn't allow me to go up right now, and it doesn't. Okay. So now that I'm carrying 4 balls. It takes 5 to load me on when I'm just me, and now I've got 4 balls with me, and maybe it won't take 4 balls, you know? Maybe that's the thing. But I might have to leave 1 ball behind. Alright. It's at least turning into a weight-based puzzle. I just don't like the intro to it, because it's a very, like... How does this system work? You know, the friction-based... I can imagine a way, but it's just kind of... You gotta make a leap. You gotta make a big leap in your head. So, that should still not carry me up. I think I have to dump 1 ball in order to make this work, but we'll try it. Alright, it's too heavy for me to spin when it's got all those in it. So now I do have to... It is a brute force puzzle, where I do have to just sort of see how many I'm able to lift. So take 1 out and go back and forth until you find out how much weight you can move, and it's probably not going to be that, but we'll give it a try. It is that. Alright. So I got 3 of those. Can you actually carry me up now? Or is the weight of this too much? The weight of this is too much, which makes sense. Following along with the puzzle. It's just kind of disappointing. You weigh 4 balls. You weigh 4 balls, Germasian. And when I walk away, it unsets it. So, I need to leave some balls behind. So if I weigh 5 balls, don't I? Because there were... Well, okay, so we saw 3, but I assume there was a 4th in there. In my head, I'm going to say I weigh 5 balls. Okay. Because there's room for 4 at the front, so there's room for 4 at the back. So when we put a 5th one on, I was able to go up by myself. So 5 balls lifted it up. Now we've got 7 balls in there, and I can spin it, which means if it's got to carry me plus the weight of balls, then it's got to be 2 balls are left behind. Right? Because I'm 5, and that's 2 balls. And you're still good, as you are. 7's the most weight I can possibly haul up. So, get the box back on here. And then spin it. Load it up. And there we go. So now we go up. Man, I don't remember this world even from playing this game. Revelations. Certainly not the puzzles. And I wouldn't have just not gone to this world. I don't think I would have. Now I can move you onto there. Those 2 balls. And the weight pulls up a passageway, yes. Okay, I eventually figured it out. I questioned that puzzle, though, really, as like... Because it doesn't make sense to me that it should work, is my big problem. Why am I stuck out here? Walk me, okay, walk me over there, then. Wouldn't let me walk forward, but it'll let me walk over here. Ladders, or... I can go that way, so I could climb down this netting to get down, but first let's investigate what's up here. Ooh, there's gold and riches. Yeah, this is probably Cirrus's world. And more balls. There's him, like, where he was tinkering with the balls, trying to figure out how he wanted to make the system work. I don't know, it seems like a whole lot of shit that doesn't need to have been done that way. You being alone and all out here. I weigh 4 bowls and my bowls are gold. That's right. I got golden bowls. Okay, welcome up another level. Whoa. Oh, hi. Hello. Very civilized, aren't you? Hi, how you doing? Have you seen a murderous fellow maybe singed around the edges? Father may have at one point tried to burn him alive. Would you you know, if you didn't bring enough for the class, this is just kind of rude, don't you think? Can I just tap him on the shoulder? Tappy tappy. Tap, tappy, tappy on the tail. Okay. Nice meeting you and everything. That was cool. That was cool. This never happened. I never saw this. I'm gonna go in here. Okay. Lots of dead things. No, this is Akinar, huh? But it's Cirrus. Did they both live here for a time? It's weird.
Where is it? Where's the blaster?
Acting! Cool. So that's Akinar. Akinar was here. We know that Cirrus was here at some point as well. It would make more sense that Cirrus got out, you know? Like, Akinar, kind of I don't know. He knew as much as anybody else did, but I always figured Akinar on being way more primitive, sort of a angry, not too capable of thinking things through kind of a fella. But maybe that's just a raw assumption on my part. We're both intelligent, but it would make more sense to me that Cirrus kind of got out of his age first, and then came to Akinar's world. I cannot believe I resisted linking here for so long. Father's warning kept me away. He said Haven was an age of great wealth, but visiting it would be dangerous without lying, without kin, without Lin, without lying serpent. Should have known Ree would say anything to keep Cirrus and me under his control. I despise him. Dangerous without him. Him. Thank God for fonts. But look, Father, look under whose control. Look who under whose control. Stinking rain Ross not let up much since I arrived. It gets almost too quiet when, fuck me, it does except for the distant screens of animals. Wonder what exists beyond those cliffs. Too wet to find out tonight, but there should be plenty of time for treasure hunting tomorrow. Sun will be up tomorrow at 6:32 a.m. Some inclement weather coming in over there. Judging by the chests in this wreck, I will not be disappointed. Oh, but won't Cirrus be enraged when he sees I got all the emeralds first? Been slasking through the jungle all week and have yet to run into any people. What did you do, Father? Get them to turn this island into some kind of wild animal park? Perk. It would be just like you to convince the stupid idiots to do that. Have to land it to you. Have to hand it to you, though. The heads on some of these beasts will look really good on my walls. Okay? Oh, God, he's really good artist, isn't he? This is concept art that they found a way to put in the game. So he's calling this the Zeph tier instead of just a Zephyr, and that's the Commodile, a predator. And there's a Mangry. It's an omnivore. Got my first taste of prenate today. I was cutting a path through the jungle when one of the stupid buggers clonked me from behind with a piece of fruit. Scared the hell out of me. I whipped around, ready to slice and dice, but it let out this ear-piercing shriek. Must have been a signal to its buddies, because they all took off into their nests. Too bad Mr. Shrieker wasn't fast enough. Ooh, you got him, huh? Man, is it a lot. Actually starting to like these infernal thunderstorms. They ruin a good day of hunting, but at least they cool things down for a while. Surprised my greedy brother hasn't shown up yet. He's got to know I skipped out on him in Serenia after we called that little truce. He's insane if he thinks his plan there will work. We should just kill Father and be done with it. I mean, he tried it first. Then again, maybe I should link back to Myst and convince Cirrus to set the old man free here in Haven. After all these weeks of practice, my hunting and tracking skills have really improved. There's no way. It's got to be here somewhere, got to be, but I've searched and searched. Where's the blasted linking book? Oh, I could have him read it.
Man, is it hot. Actually starting to like these infernal thunderstorms. They ruin a good day of hunting, but at least they cool things down for a while.
Yeah, that's a good voice actor. I like that. So, talking about linking back to Myst and convincing Cirrus to set the old man free here in Haven. So what? So you can track him down and kill him. I get what you're saying there. So this is being written before we came along in the first Myst? Is that the idea? Like when they had no, because he wasn't trapped. Father wasn't trapped. Atrus wasn't trapped in Dunny. He just couldn't leave because he was trying to hold together Riven. He was writing it so he couldn't, and they trapped his wife. They trapped Catherine on Riven. When the hell is this? Before Riven, Sister Macy? That's when it sounds like, but it's also sounding like the story they're telling is that they've got their father trapped somewhere, right? We should just kill Father and be done with it. And saying if he thinks his plan there will work. Then again, maybe I should link back to Myst and convince Cirrus to set the old man free here in Haven. So they caught Atrus. Is this pre-Myst? Possibly? After Riven, Sister Macian? That would presume that they got out of the books. I still don't understand the circumstances by which they survive. You know, I'm still, you know, like I had that idea of, well, maybe what they're saying in this story is that the linking books weren't just trap books. They weren't just held in a void, but they were held on these two islands. But they never had, in previous stories, I don't remember a story of his sons ever having Atrus trapped. He was on Dunny, and he was stuck there because he was writing, but the kids were trapped. He couldn't come to Myst because of, no. Keep reading, Quan. We've to pull myself up together. I've got to pull myself together. Come up with a plan. That's what Cirrus would do, isn't it? Where the hell is Cirrus? Doesn't matter. Need a base. Someplace to hole up in the zone. Hole up in some. Stop it. Think. The ship. It'll do for now till I build something better. Got to be easier to get into, though. Easier, but protected against intruders. Got to protect myself, right? Gatude, that's good. That's, I'm gonna kill you for this, old man. So, that's what we're saying, is that these linking books, this is where he trapped each of them. So in these books, then, they're gonna have to write about me, right? They're gonna have to write about us in Myst, if that's gonna follow. And also, there's a story pre-Myst where his sons turned on him and trapped him, and he wasn't trapped in Dunny. He was writing in Riven's book, trying to... I don't understand. Oh, good. Some of it's rushed away. Lasted at the good spurting, need better spear wind tunnel. Sure. It's a blissful day today, mostly Karniks. I don't know. Figuring out how to use their fisking habits against them was sheer genius. Their fishing habits against them. So, here's that bloody scavenger, and I guess he catches them by the ball sack as they dive for the fish. That's how he hunts for them. Specifically, just grab them by the dick. Can't escape. I must. Wrongful imprisonment. Where is Sirius? Past few days. Too much. Don't remember killing. Is something else here? Big second predator. Hunting. Why haven't I seen it yet? Figured it out. Wicked brother. Tongue of a snake. Me, truce. Serenes. Sirius is trapped too. Well, busy building the machines linked to Spire in search of plunder. Spire. Father's other dangerous age. Miserable, canoodling. I'm gonna say conniving. Nearly ripped my leg off, pulled vanishing act, and just wait till hunting post is finished. Okay, so he got bit, and he's got a hunting post now. Maybe that's what we're in. No, I don't know. More tracks, wasted most, found that. I wonder if I let him read.
Saw some more tracks. Rain washed most of them away. But then I found them. But definitely tracks. Sneaky bastard. Think he waits. And then there was the 5th kill site. Looked fresh. Only was bigger. Smelled me coming and took off. What is this thing? My God, the size. Impossible. Hands still shaking. Didn't expect attack. Didn't realize. Magnificent.
Yeah. Okay, so now we know that he was talking about the creature in that previous flashback. You know, he has great respect for this thing because it's like, those were all of its qualities. It was patient, it was intelligent, it was premeditating, all of those things.
Still, see him rearing out of sea, water spilling down gills. Such malice, such death in his eyes. Sun sinking behind, reflection so bright, nearly blinded. Must have planned it that way, must have known. But I'm alive, Sea Spawn. Still alive. And I will defeat you. As death is my witness, I shall decorate my kingdom with your bones.
Congratulations. Yes. It's good to have goals, I suppose. So if I go back... Yeah.
Figured it out. Wicked brother. Lying tongue of snake. Tricked me with truth. Serenia. Cirrus is trapped too! While machines. He linked to Spire in search of... I slashed the beast. There was blood spurting everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I got the gist. Nice meeting you and everything. There's not really much that I need to know except for this. Probably. Right? What is this again? Gotta be easier to get into, though. Easier but protected. Is this what I already figured out? And also, how the hell did you make it work? That it slips if there's 4 balls in it, but it catches when there's 5. I guess it's just a friction system. I can imagine that working, you know? A certain amount of weight, and that's when it grabs. It would work shitty and sloppily, but it would work, and it would allow you to, you know, move different amounts of weight up and down, but it's just, it's as a puzzle, I don't know, buddy. Yeah, it's that, and then there's the thing, and sure. So there's nothing in this book that I need to know, basically? Just backstory? Just, we know that this is where Akinar was, but Cirrus got out, and they fought here. They had a fight here, because we've seen that. Oh, hello? Hello? Somebody here. Yeah, you got all this weird shit all over the place. And get back there? No? You got all the gold, but you can't go anywhere with it? Did I already... There must have been a memory there that I forget. And that's why you look at that. Okay. Well, wait. You know, pass your hand over it. Anything to touch, anything to dig, anything to grab. It's just gold. It's just gold. People like looking at shiny things, so they put it in the game. During Riven, suggests Mason. Yeah, it's weird, the timing of this. Like... It's weird, the timing of this. In the greater Myst storyline, anyway. So we came from over there, right? I haven't gone down here. What is this? So this is where they like to stop and eat. Which is weird because, you know, this guy's been killing them on a regular basis, so odd that they would, you know, be so friendly and just fly over to you, right? Oh, hi. Hey, how you doing? What's this? Is a net. What the hell's in the net? Rocks? I guess they're just rocks. Okay. So, yeah, take me over one more, apparently. I don't know if this is something I can play with or not. It certainly looks like it. Yeah, it's something I can play with. This is his map of the island. Okay. It's a map of something. It's very hard to read even as I'm looking at it right now, let alone in the picture. There's a map there. Is that all you do? Yeah. Okay. Well then, go ahead. We'll leave it open. No harm, no foul. Sure. I wonder if maybe you can see it better from the other side or something. Can I go down that way? You cannot. The George Lucas style of stories, we just conveniently change elements to suit the new game. Doesn't matter if you void out the old history. I don't know. I don't know. It might all piece together. Or maybe it doesn't. Can I not? Because that's down now, I can't walk past it. Even though I clearly could. Maybe I'm, you know, very... I got a big beer belly on me. Okay, well, we've seen that. Oh! You can actually stare at it. Excellent.
Checked. No sign of it here, or here, maybe here. What's in the South Jungle?
I don't know what he was freaking out about not having. Oh, the linking book out, right? Is that what we're talking about here? So give me a better picture. Thank you. What am I looking at here? Location of different animals on this island. My question is, am I actually going to go to any of those places on this island? How big is this island? Well, let's lower this down and let's go somewhere else because there's more places on the ship that I haven't been yet. Wow. There's a lot going on here and they're really, you know, I'm definitely engaged right now because I'm sitting here going, but that's not how, but how does that fit in with, wait. And maybe it'll be just done really, really well. Ooh, that's a nice animation. And, you know, these pieces will all connect and make sense. Like once you hear Sirius's end of the story or something. There's a big X on the upper left of the map, says Jermasian. Yeah, okay. I'll look at that again and go find something. I want to go down here, because I remembered that this was a thing that I didn't explore. Good Foley in this game. The sounds of the sort of creaking of different, of the things that you're interacting with. Okay, so, oh, he's got a nice little bag. And it's dusty. Wherever you tap, it poofs out a little dust. Oh, that's a nice touch. You? Oh, that's, I probably shouldn't have touched that. That's a bear claw. Right, it's a trap. Bear trap is what it is. Hello, what was that? What did I mouse over that I could zoom in on? Hi! There was something that I moused over. It was right here, and now Okay, maybe it was because I looked in this direction shortly. By the time the animation played, I was looking at something else. He's drawing in his own blood, apparently. Whoa! Okay, the whole ship, like, lurches a little bit. And when I'm zoomed in like this, they did a little bit of the lurching. That's neat. I don't know that this is of any use to me. But I'll take a picture of it anyway. Anything else here to be looked at? What else we got here, huh? What else? Treasure chests. Hey, is this where you slept? No, this is where you, put nitrates together to make bombs. I don't know. Oh, this is where you constructed that kind of stuff. What do we got? What is it I can zoom in on? This stuff over here? We have a memory of dentistry, presumably, you know, by the tools.
I'm the hunter. You're the hunted, not the other way around, you disappearing freak. You'll pay for this, my friend. You and every one of your stinking kind.
Okay. I'm guessing that was the thing that he was hunting that that bit his leg. And then all the other ones, like, ran away after it shrieked at him. The Shrieker. I'm guessing that that's what that's about. Is that just gonna look at the same things again? Yes, it is. Alright. Oh, while I'm here, can I, like, grab something? These games have never been a, you know, pick up the object and take it with you kind of a thing outside of pages in books. But just to see. Just to double check. Germasian, I think it's just you and I left here. in Revelation. It's an experience. It's absolutely an experience. Yeah, the table, the stuff that's going on out there, this, that, the other thing. So X marks the spot on the map, eh? Yeah, probably, says Bearsuit Lane. It's probably just you and Germasian at this point, probably. Is there a way out of here without me having to go up to go down, or is there anything else that I haven't interacted with yet? So far, like, the way that I'm looking at this world is all of this is just, like, world building and tonal and mood setting, and I'm not seeing any, like, game progression from anything that we've discovered, right? This is just story. So maybe the X that marks the spot will do something. The little girl, she was here, right? Didn't we see an image of her, you know, stepping out? Yeah, we had a memory flashback where she was stepping out of the area, the majigger, the thing, the place that we arrived. So she was here. Is she still? Is the question. Walk back over here. Right up to the edge. And we're in the elevator again. Before we go back down, let's have a look at that map. Try and see if we can't get our bearings on the map. Back. You. It's a very... X might mark where we are. You know? Because where we are at the ship, and then if the giant beast that's in the top left, you know, his bones are there. Are, you know, in that general direction. So if that's the ship, and then, you know, that's all the places that he went hunting and things. So other than that, I don't know, how would I get a point of reference off of these drawings? He's drawn where the different animals, his different prey, exist. We've got a compass here. I don't know that this even is a thing. Like, is this something that I needed to know, or was this just more world building? Because, he's got north delineated as kind of like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hello, hello, Sister Mace. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit lost. Ice cream, look are where the black drawing is. Look are where the black drawing is? Sorry. How did you mean that? Whoa! Way too heavy, and those fall off, and everything breaks, and we're back where we started from. Can't go across directly to there, right? Okay. Don't really need to, so... Okay, that fell back down here. It's still loaded up. The puzzle is still technically solved. Yeah, if the X marks where we are, then, you know, out from that and around over here is where the big giant beast is now dead. So presuming that he, you know, hung out in this area and this was where he decided to go at the dude at, then that would make the map make a bit of sense. Let's just start walking into the island here and see about these paths and see if the map actually gives us some kind of indication of like directions that we could go off in to follow where he used to hunt, because I'm not exactly seeing it. So we came from there. We go back down there. We can go up there. Oh, there's a lot more, yeah, island here, isn't there? There is a shit ton more island here. There, and then up. And so the map is actually going to be useful. Okay. Okay, and there's something right here. Oh, right. That was him murdering everything, including the giant octopenis. Octopussy is what it was. But, you know, the anti-octopussy, because it's got penises coming out of it. You were the black drawing on the top of the map. You think so? I didn't see a black drawing on the top of the map. Let's see. Look at this. Oh, the ship that they decided not to actually show in the picture that they controlled how I was able to see it. Yeah, now I can see that. So there's the ship and there's the monster, and then we walk through and there is an X marks the spot. That X then would seem to mark the place that we came in at, wouldn't it? Don't you think? Because if we just came in along there, then there's the walk down to there. That was kind of seaside as well, so that would be like, I found the book. I don't know. I don't know, but there's a whole bunch of islands definitely here to explore. Yeah, there being a whole bunch of island here to explore, I think we've come to the end of today's playthrough of Myst 4 Revelation. That's what I think. Wow. 4 hours in. Cool. I remember nothing of this game. It's slow. It's slow and trying to understand what's going on, especially as they're throwing us curveballs like this. Like, what are you talking about? You know, the Suns are alive. Okay, the Suns are alive. Cheering 25 Zorglov, good stream pawn. Thank you. Can we never do that again, says Bearsuit Lane. That was a thing. We've got Atrus. We got the two Suns are alive. Okay, we'll give you that. That kind of undermines the concept of the trap book, at least in my head, which we used in the first two games, or we encountered in the first two games, and then we used in Riven the trap book in order to trap Gen as well. I guess we can assume that the trap book is a trap book. The thing that we used on Gen is not actually what the Suns were in. We can reverse engineer it to be that way, but remember, when you played the game and ended it in the wrong ending, you were in the trap book. All you could see was out through the panel, and, you know, limitation of the game at the time, and, you know, I don't for a second believe that this part of the story was written back then, but it's rubbery, isn't it? Jim cheering 5, hey people who aren't soy boy lesbian loonies, I'm back. Ah, yes, my boy Gan. Miss him. What is that, Paul? There's a book full of traps? Good timing, the stream's over. It is. We're wrapping it up. I don't know. I'm not understanding exactly how we're resolving this and whether or not they're asking me to take for granted some things and just, like, sort of retroactively reimagine what seemed clear before this game in order to make it make sense. But, okay, Suns are still alive. Apparently at some point on these islands, and that's a big problem. That's a big, like, disconnect in my head. Well, Were the trap books, this is where they were put? This is where they landed? The trap books that they were in were actually on the island, in which case they would have had to have a way to see out into... That doesn't make sense. That just doesn't follow the Myst lore that I'm familiar with up until now. But anyway, these two sons are alive. They've been put on either of these islands somehow. And where does that leave us? Now we found out that Atrus, at some point, the kids had Atrus trapped. The two kids had Atrus trapped. The sons had him taken hostage. But in the original Myst, the story that I understood was that by the end of it, the way that one connected to Riven was that the two sons had, they'd made a play to like, they'd been doing what they'd been doing, and they were making a play to take Atrus out of the picture or doing something, and because at the end of Myst, the first one, he's writing in a book where Catherine is stuck, and he's trying to hold a world together, and that's why he can't help, and he's just sitting at the desk. That's how they justify that. So we presume he's writing in Riven, because that's the plot of the second story, is that Catherine is stuck on Riven, and she's being held hostage by Atrus's father, Gan. It gets really crazy when you start describing it in a row, don't you? So, like, the whole concept was that the two kids had made him somehow indisposed. Had made Atrus indisposed by trapping his wife on Riven, by trapping their mother on Riven. So, here's how I'm trying to resolve this in my head. Okay? Before we show up on Myst in the first game, there's a back and forth going on with the sons and the father. The father has discovered that the sons are doing what they're doing, and, he lays a trap for them, and that's how they end up in the trap book. But before all that happens that we walk in on Myst, there is a story that's going on where, the kids are out there and they're wreaking havoc, and Atrus is trying to catch up with them and trying to stop them, that kind of thing. And apparently at some point they trap Atrus. I mean, according to this story, it certainly suggests that they had control over him. And maybe it's just that they had him trapped. Maybe they're just alluding to the fact, Akinar is alluding in his own notes, to the fact that they, by stranding their mother, by sending their mother back to Riven, from whence they had escaped at one point, right? They had both fought against Gen, and the story of Riven doesn't completely line up with that either, because Catherine didn't remember, like, how she fell into the void. She didn't remember, like, following Atrus through to the other side, and then eventually she just got spat back out onto Riven, if I recall correctly, and maybe I don't. It's so many, like, loose threads going off into different directions, and I wonder if there is a cohesive story somewhere in here, or if it's all just, like, it's all frayed ends, and, well, that was more or less going on there, so we can do this, and, just loose premises in order to build another game, or is there really connective tissue between all this? Because it's very fucking confusing. More so than a Charles Dickens novel, and I love Charles Dickens. Retcons for everyone, says Bearsuit Lane. Yeah. GIMP drawing whiteboard time, lol. Yeah. Yeah, it will be at the end of this friggin'... By the time we're done with this game, it's certainly looking like that, isn't it? Like, how do you pin all this stuff together? I don't know. We just keep playing. We see what other books we come across. We see what Cirrus is writing. I guess, it's certainly looking like the sons were not in trap books, but they were in actual worlds, but they were in the trap books. They were always there when you came to them in the first game. And I know it's like, well, that's mechanics of the game, that you had to do it that way. But then you can't write the story like that. We say, at the end of Myst, we didn't go back when we played it, but at the end of the Myst, if you link back to Myst, you will see that both of the linking books were burned. Atrus got up, he left working on Riven for, 12 seconds, because he couldn't be bothered to do all the things that we had to do. And he goes back to Myst, and then when he comes back and you link back in, you'd see both of the books that contained his children were burned. And you figure, okay, he just killed his sons. We could assume I could put something in my own head. I could invent a scenario in which the concept of the trap books is that they show you a place that you're going to go to, and then you go to press it, and the link is like unstable, and so you get trapped between the two worlds. And maybe what I could do to try and make this work for myself is that you are trapped between two worlds so long as the book that you came in on is still existent and still stable. But once that anchoring end is destroyed, as Atrus did in the first end, then, you end up actually going to where you were going instead of getting stuck in the in-between place and being stuck in the book. That doesn't work either, though. I realized while I was saying it that doesn't work either, because as Akinar is writing in his book that we just read here, as he's writing in his journal, he landed on this planet, or on this place, and he just immediately started exploring and stuff and finding things, and he expected to find a linking book, and there was no linking book. So he was trapped here. So it wasn't like, oh, thank God I finally got out of the trap book, and now I'm finally here, but now there's no... I mean, it could be, I suppose. It could be. He was trapped in the trap book. Yeah, I could make that work. He's trapped in the trap book. When Atrus burns the books, it doesn't kill them, but it strands them both in the places that they were going to be, and there's no linking book to those places. I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking... There's a whole lot of assumptions to be made here to try and make this work. This, if anything, this is excellent work on their part for the fact that they sold novels based on Myst. So if there is a cohesive story here, they're leaving out enough of it that I'm tempted to, buy the fucking novels to try and just... What? I don't understand. I played the games, and I still don't know what story you think you're telling. Wummeldas, you're entertaining as fuck, dude. Sorry, I haven't stopped by more often. How's it going over there? Well, it's brain-teasingly what the hell is going on in the Myst series? I'm just trying to put together a cohesive storyline here. A whole future stream for just the story breakdown of the games and their connection to each other, Sister Mason. Yeah, we might end up... I might literally have to, order the Myst books and read through them, or if it's just one novel, I don't know how it is, but I might have to read through, the novelization of Myst just to see how it is they connect these loose ends, because even in Riven, right? Wasn't it Riven? We finished Riven and we did the whiteboard at the end of Riven? Got out GIMP and tried to figure out how the hell does this story actually connect? No, it was Exile, because I like Riven. So it was at the end of Exile. I'm like, but what the... How did he, and the timing of this guy landing on this planet? Yeah, it was Exile we did that on. It's either bad storytelling or really good storytelling, because we're sitting here as though, the next episode of Breaking Bad is coming out, and you're like, well, what do you think? Did this do that? How does that connect to this? Can't quite seem to come up with it. I don't know. We can only find out by continuing to play Myst 4 Revelation. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe this one's going to finally, tie up all the loose ends. Doesn't look like it so far, but they did name it Revelation. I don't know. The only way we're going to find out is to show up back here this Friday at 4 p.m. when we won't actually be playing this game. But we will be playing another game. And then on Sunday as well, and that's how we do it. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. For I am the Ronin Pawn. Sims 3 Wind Pawns, as a guy called Jim. Bearsuit Lane answering, hopefully never. I don't know. I got a lot of games here, and I'm loving our lineup right now. I'm loving playing XCOM. I'm enjoying Exapunks. Starting up Myst again. This is just something that I want to do. I want to play through all the Myst games all the way to the end, unless we just can't, because this was the one that stumped me back in the day. We'll see. We'll see. Zorglob, cheering 15. Bye, Pawn. See you later. Good night, everyone. Good night, Hall. Good night, Zorglob. Good night, Humelas. I'll see you this Friday. Pulling out.
In the sea, singing la 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 la.